go. Hold on.
All right, decision.
Yep.
There we go.
7-0. I wonder if I moved up
Anthony
from 21.
Pettis. I'm still
I was
in last
21.
place.
Yeah,
I'm
you
still
are.
in last
But
place.
I was 21. I got to see where I'm at now.
All right, let's check that out. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Crushing Cans podcast show. As you know, we've recently moved over from YouTube to Facebook for the time being. Eventually, we're going to go back to doing it on YouTube, but we're going to stick on YouTube and Facebook when we do that, so we'll do both of them. But for now, we're just on Facebook. Yeah. So far, it's been a pretty good night of fights. I've done terrible in my picks. You had a great night, but before we do that,
a solid night.
But before we do that, you want to tell us what we're drinking?
Yeah, so tonight, I hold in my hand the original, unfiltered, and dry-hopped amber of the Pacific Northwest. African Amber has been the local mainstay since 1994. Mac likes to say, the best beer is the one you love. We hope you love this beer wherever you are. We'll see you at the local watering hole, Mac and Jack's.
Yep.
So, African Amber Ale from Mac and Jack's. They're located in Redmond, Washington.
I've actually had this one before.
I have never had this one.
I get this one a few different times at the bar.
Oh, really?
So it's available in a lot of
So you
our
like
bars.
it on draft, huh?
Yeah. No, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I've never had this one. It's been on the shelf and it kept calling my name. Like they keep putting it in these promotional locations, and I'm like, well, it's dry, it's warm. I'm not buying it. I want to wait.
I've wanted to grab it, but I haven't grabbed it because I have tried it.
Yeah, so, I finally grabbed it just because it was sitting there, and I've never tried it. So this will be a new experience for me.
It'll be a fun one.
We'll get a good review, but something tells me it's probably going to be good since you've drank it a few times.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Let's crack them open.
These open.
Ooh, a little foamy there. Smells good. Kind of smells like a lager almost, though. Mm. Not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
Almost tastes like a lager too.
It's pretty good.
But it's got you can get that hoppy taste from the ale instead of a lager.
Yep.
But it's got the lightness and the crispness of a lager.
Yep.
Interesting.
It's pretty good though. I enjoy it. But hey, real quick before we get into the main card, let's jump over to the group and see how the group is doing.
Y'all don't want to see how I'm doing, baby. Or you don't want to see how Jake's doing.
You don't want to see how I'm doing. All right, let's start off at the beginning here. So the first fight, that was Christos Hiagos versus Carlton Minus. I actually picked Christos to win that fight. Who did you pick to win that one?
I had Christos as well.
Yeah, Carlton Minus, while I was impressed with him before he got to the UFC, I wasn't impressed with him in his last fight against Simmelsberger.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, I didn't go with him again, and Christos is a monster, so I chose him. I expected him to be able to dominate with the wrestling, and that's pretty much what he did in that fight.
Yeah. Shoot, I just kicked something down there, make sure I didn't turn anything off. Okay. that would have been bad. Yeah. Cut off our whole stream. But no, I mean, I've just never been a Carlton Minus fan.
Yeah.
I didn't even care who his opponent was. I was not picking Carlton Minus in this fight. Yeah. So that's where it was for me. Yagos took this fight on short notice. I picked him by decision, and he won by decision.
Yep. The next one, that was Jimmy the Brick Flick versus Cody Durden. I picked Cody Durden to win that fight. I thought Cody Durden was the better fighter, and even during that fight, I think he showed the better skill set. But Jimmy Flick.
Flick's just got one of those things that you can't account for.
Yeah.
Like he's just got, you can't put your hand on it. You can't describe it. It's just, he's got one of those things.
He goes for
it.
And
that's part of why I picked Flick. You know, Durden actually probably is better technically, stand up on the ground, but Flick gets it done, man.
I mean, if you look at that fight, up until that point, it was short. It was a short fight. Durden won the striking up until that point. He was winning the grappling up until that point. And then you have Jimmy Flick throws a head kick, and Cody Durden catches it. And on the way of slamming him onto the ground, Jimmy Flick throws up at a triangle, catches him in a triangle, and finishes it off.
Like I said,
it was beautiful. It was a beautiful finish. It was a beautiful finish. Oh, I'm frustrated by that one, but whatever. It was an awesome finish. So that's a 50K finish.
Yeah, I had Flick by second round submission, but he got it done in the first, man.
Yep.
So that's 2-0 for me.
And then we move on to the next one. This was Tefon Nchukui versus Jamie Pickett. I picked Jamie Pickett to win this one going down the stretch. Jamie Pickett's not a guy who's really finished very often, and Tefon, he's a guy who doesn't really go past the second round much. Most of the time, it's in the first round, and he's very
never been to the
inexperienced.
third, I don't think either.
So I
4-0.
figured down the stretch, plus he's so muscular that oftentimes muscular guys, they burn out fast, especially if they're used to finishing guys fast.
Yeah, this one I looked at Tapology and like 99.999% were picking Nchukwi by knockout. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and rock with Tapology on this one.
Yeah.
And so I picked Nchukwi, and he didn't get the knockout. I'll tell you what, he landed some heavy blows.
Dude, he just kept marching forward.
He actually out grappled Pickett too.
Yeah.
I was a little bit surprised at that one.
Yeah, he was just far stronger.
Yeah, and Pickett, I'll tell you, props to him. He's got a hell of a chin because he ate some shots.
And hey, you know what? And Nchukwi has a good chin too because he took some good shots from Pickett.
He did.
Pickett's good shots came in little flurries, but it was everything in between with Tefon just constantly walking him down, throwing punches, landing elbows, pressuring him up against the cage and landing strikes there. And Pickett would throw those 3 or 4 or 5 punches in a row that would land, but they were very few and far between. And most of the time, he was just getting beat up in there. And I think he actually gave up 2 10-8 rounds in that, according to one
judge,
scorecard. One
judge gave it a 30-25.
Yeah.
So
2 10-8 rounds in that. And, you listen to that, and it was all effective striking. You'd think Jamie Pickett was almost out, but he really wasn't.
No, he's just getting controlled the whole time.
So that puts me at 1-2 at the beginning of my terrible night.
Terrible streak. And I'm 3-0 at this point, baby.
Yeah, the next one, this one was Tyler Santos versus Jillian Robertson. Jillian Robertson, she's tough.
She's tough.
And Tyler Santos is tough, but I figured with the experience, Robertson probably had the edge.
Yeah, Vegas gave her the edge, too. I think she was the odds favorite.
Yeah, and, Santos, though, she was 16-1 for a reason.
Just for a reason. And she looked good in her last fight.
Yep.
I liked her last fight. So, I mean, I didn't want to get baited into that because I've never been too big on Robertson. So I went ahead and went with Santos, and I figured she'd actually knock her out in the third round. She almost did it in the second round. She comes through. She had Robertson bloodied up, dude. Busted her up right above on the bridge of the nose there. I was really hoping she'd get it done in the third because I picked Santos by knockout round 3.
Yep.
But she kind of just took her down, held her down, and kind of beat her up a little bit in the guard and didn't really do much outside of that for the decision. So that put me at 4-0.
Robertson was trying to do something, but Santos just shut her game down.
Too strong.
She just shut her down. So that puts you at 4-0 and me at 1-3. We're looking to change it up, though, with this main card. But the next one was Darren Wynn versus Antonio Arroyo. I would never pick Darren Wynn no matter what, even though he's a wrestler. I just don't like the way he fights. It's just, I don't know. Every time I watch him fight, I'm not impressed with him, and I don't like it.
Oh, so. No. I've never really been impressed with Wynn either. But, I figured that his wrestling would be enough in this fight to be the difference maker, so I picked Wynn by decision.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was.
Yep.
He had 4 takedowns in the first round.
He had
2
like
minutes
14 takedowns.
Something crazy.
I want to look at the stats on that one real quick because he had a crazy
double-digit takedowns for sure throughout the fight. But in the first
round
alone,
he had 12 takedowns of 16 attempts.
Yeah, 12 takedowns. Look at 9.5 minutes of control time.
Yeah.
So, but the first round alone, he had 2 minutes 22 seconds of control time, 4 takedowns. Sure, he got outstruck, but I mean, really, he controlled that round.
Yeah, definitely.
The judges all gave that one to Arroyo, though. But from there on out, Wynn just dominated. Arroyo was gassed.
Takedown. Credit to Antonio for constantly getting back up so much.
Yeah.
But, it didn't really do much because he was just returned back down to the mat fast. So that moves me to 1-4.
And I am now
5-0.
5-0, yeah.
Yep. And then the next
2,
one,
3.
Pannie Kianzad versus Sijara Eubanks. I like Pannie Kianzad. I'm a huge Kianzad fan.
Yeah, so I was really surprised you picked against her in this one.
I did. I thought Eubanks was looking better in her last couple of fights. Not a big Eubanks fan, but I just figured based off of their last... I did an MMA math thing.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I said earlier. I was like, oh, you were playing MMA math.
Yeah. So I picked someone... I just picked up based off of a fight that they'd... a similar opponent that they'd both had.
Mm-hmm.
And Pannie had lost that fight, and Sijara Eubanks had won that fight. So I just kind of used that as my decision maker there. I wasn't really sure which one I was going to go with, but I'm a much bigger Pannie fan, and Wish I would have chose her because I dropped down to 1-5, and you moved to 6-0.
Yeah, buddy.
So then we move on to the last fight. That was the featured fight of the undercard, and that one was Anthony Pettis versus Alex Morano.
Before we get into it, who did you pick?
In this one?
Yeah.
Anthony Pettis.
I also picked Anthony Pettis, but that first round really had me scared.
Well, you picking Anthony Pettis when I did was probably bad for you.
Yeah.
Thinking, oh, man, you've been doing so terrible.
You even said, you're like, don't worry. Oh, that's bad for you. You're going to lose.
Yeah. And then sure enough, the fight starts.
And he gets popped right
Morano
away.
just comes right after him and just clips him right away. And so from there, I thought, man, Pettis is going to lose.
Yeah, it didn't look good.
He's going to lose. He's going to lose. But Pettis was able to grind it out and take over in the last half of that round and then really start to pour on his own wrestling game.
Yeah, poured on his wrestling, whooped him with some striking, his throwing some crazy kicks out there.
Credit to Morano's chin, though, man.
Yeah, he was holding up.
He got hit with some punches and some
Third
kicks.
round, though, it almost didn't last.
No, a couple seconds left. Man, he was out on his feet. And I'm like, he was out.
Yeah.
If Pettis didn't go for submission, he probably knocks him out because Morano could barely stand. But Morano had taken several good punches up until that point, and he had barely got clipped by that spinning back kick.
Yeah, just right on the forehead.
It was just right in the perfect spot.
Yeah. So
awesome.
I ended up at 7-0 on the undercard. Awesome night. I'm currently ranked 12th in the world. I looked that up, buddy.
How many people we got so far? Just click on the last.
There's 3,176.
Oh, 3,176. So you're at 12th.
And I'm at 12th.
I'm probably down close to 3,176.
Probably. The only people that are ahead of you are the people, or the behind you are the people that only made one pick.
Right. All right. So right now, Cullen, you're sitting in first place with 465 points, doing pretty good.
Yeah, buddy.
7-0 with four decision perfects and one semi-perfect, and then we have two people tied for second place. That's Heather 13R and Bueno Knight with 6 correct picks, and they both have 4 decision perfects and 1 actual perfect. So they've pretty much done the same right now at this point. Sitting in fourth place is Townsy with 390 points with 6 correct picks and 3 decision perfects and 1 semi-perfect. And then in fifth place, our youngest competitor, 6-year-old Emery Slayer, he's at 350 points with 5 correct picks, 2 decision perfects, 1 perfect. And then you have me sitting down in 16th in last place right now with 150 points. Everybody else from 5 through 15 don't matter for right now until you get into the top 5, and then we'll talk about you.
So I'll say this, before we get into the main card here, a buddy of mine had me look up, the records, who has all the wins, right? Or the most wins in the group. So I kind of went through and I did a running tally. Lucas Ross and Liam Perez are both tied with 4 wins apiece. Then you have me, Heather 13R, Townsy, and Bueno Knight, all with 3 wins apiece, looking to crack into the top right now, get that 4th win.
Right now you are. Well, Heather's right behind you, though.
Yeah,
She's 15 points, and
Heather
Bueno
and
Knight.
Bueno, they're close.
Boom, right there.
And Townsy's, a perfect pick for Townsy, could jump him over me, so.
Boom.
So it's close, all those guys there. Fisty,
So
McKicker choke with 2.
So all 4 of you right now in the top 4 right now could potentially jump.
And we're all tied with 3
number
wins.
1. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you have Fisty, McKicker choke, and JGH tied with 2. And then Jake Thomas, Girth Brooks, Killa, and Phony all with 1.
All right. I'm going to double check on that because I'm pretty sure it's off. But I'm going to double check on that.
Squirt General has never won.
Well, of course.
Just thought I'd throw that out there for you. I know you guys are always going back and forth with that.
Yeah, we're having a good time with it. So right now, that's how the group's sitting. And it's been a good night of fights so far.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I mean, nothing's really gone too different from what the odd makers really thought would happen outside of, I think, the Jillian Robertson fight.
Yeah.
I think that was the only one.
I think Sarge was a slight favorite, too. But
yeah, she might have been.
Either way, I don't know. So now we're coming into the main card. Marcin Tybura.
Yep. So Marcin Tybura is the underdog.
Yeah, he's the
fight.
Underdog.
Yeah,
I don't know how, because I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that Marcin Tybura should be the favorite in this fight,
especially against Greg Hardy, guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's fighting Greg Hardy, and this is going to be Greg Hardy's toughest test to date.
100%. You know, Greg Hardy's done pretty good for the most part.
Yeah, he's done a lot better, and I think a lot of people expected him. He's looked bad where people thought he would look bad. He's looked good on the feet for the most part. His last fight was actually kind of impressive because he was taken down, got up, and then finished it.
Well, and you have to think about where he spent his whole professional career for the most part.
Yeah, he's been in the NFL for the most part.
You know,
he just started training MMA,
and he's still growing. He's still doing good. The Maurice Green fight was great. His only loss is to Alexander Volkov.
Yeah.
So that's the one inside of the UFC. Or sorry, not his only loss, but his most recent loss.
Right. The other one was
Alexander
just
Volkov.
an illegal knee.
Yeah. And he was winning that fight.
Yeah, he was winning that fight.
He was winning that fight.
But this one, man, he's fighting Marcin Tybura. Tybura has fought the who's who of the UFC heavyweight division.
Yeah, he has.
He's beat some of the greats of the UFC heavyweight division.
Well, he's on a 3-fight win streak.
Yeah.
Most recently beaten Ben Rothwell, who's a longtime legend for the heavyweight division.
Yep.
He's got a win over Maxim Grishin, who
came over from PFL, right?
Dude, Maxim Grishin's tough.
Yeah, he's a beast.
And then he's got a win over Sergey Spivak. That's his 3-fight win streak right now.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good win streak in the heavyweight division, in my opinion. So,
yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
You look at who he's lost to, though. You're looking at Derek
Sakai.
Lewis, Verdum, Sakai.
Yeah, Fabricio Verdum, who I still think is the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Yeah, potentially. I don't know. I mean, Stipe's got an argument now.
Well, Stipe has an argument. Stipe is the greatest UFC heavyweight of all time, in my opinion, for sure. But I think of all MMA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stipe still has an argument at this point.
He's got more.
He's kind of moved right up there.
Oh, he's moved himself up into potential contention, but I don't know. I think
go.
Verdum's done a little bit more. All right.
Greg Hardy's getting ready to come in.
Who do you guys got? Let us know in the comments who you got.
What's Dustin Parker said? What was the new rule Nevada had? I tuned in they're probably talking about the replay official. So they have a replay official on the outside that can look at everything.
Yeah.
Heather says she's coming for my ass. That's weird.
That's weird.
That's weird. Who's ready for that Jake Paul Amanda Nunes fight? Yeah. Let's get Amanda Nunes in here. Dude, to be honest, I think she would probably knock out Jake Paul. The way she knocked out Cyborg, dude, I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, the worst double champ right now is her, because her double champ is really not even a division.
Yeah, they're 145 they're getting rid of that eventually. There's no way they keep that anymore.
So you have Greg Hardy opens with a leg kick. He throws a second leg kick.
Yeah.
Still going with the leg kicks.
Tybura's probably gonna grab one of those here in a minute.
He's just kind of
see, there he is. He
right
caught
now.
it. Oh. But Hardy's using his strength, but that's not what you want to do with Tybura, man.
That's strength, though.
He was smart to get out of that clinch. Look at Tybura get that foot up there, though.
That was a fast little snappy head kick there.
Damn.
He just threw that up there.
Yeah. Now Greg Hardy has to cut to heavyweight, so I mean he is a big dude.
Yeah, he is.
And he's pretty much. I mean I think he was a D lineman in the NFL.
Ooh.
So he's a monster. But
yeah, he is. He's definitely
Hardy's doing well so far through the first minute. I mean,
but
using his leg kicks to keep Tybura at bay.
You look at it, though, you can see the size difference, too, like the real muscle difference, though.
Oh,
Hardy's,
for sure.
Hardy's got a huge difference as far as that physical stature.
Yeah.
Tybura's a big dude, but he's just not a Greg Hardy muscle type,
No.
you know?
He's a comfortable heavyweight.
Yeah.
Nerd. Yeah, I know what you meant, Heather. But they both trade right there.
It's a good fight so far. I mean, nobody's really
Ooh,
going
Tybura
for
lands
the
a
kill,
right.
but this is a technical fight right now, and it's good to see Hardy in a more technical fight.
Yeah, Hardy's looked better with every fight. I just don't know that he's going to have enough. Unless he knocks Tybura out, I think Tybura is going to eventually get him down and just grind it out.
Well, I mean, the reality is, though, that big physical size, though, gives him a huge advantage against a lot of comfortable heavyweights.
Oh, for sure. He's going to be a lot stronger for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you look at what happened. Granted, Lesnar did have wrestling experience. A lot of what he got away with in MMA was not necessarily just because of the wrestling, but because of the physical
Pure
size.
athleticism at 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, that's retarded. It's ridiculous to be that big.
Yep, it's crazy.
But Mom says Hardy knockout round 2. Heather says the same.
Well, it's not what I picked, so you're probably right.
I've got Tybura. I think I actually picked Tybura by submission in the second or third round.
Goodbye, number 12.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you picked something similar to me. Oh,
Did you pick Tybura by submission?
I don't know what I picked him by, but I picked him.
Yeah, I picked Tybura as well, so we'll see what happens. I think he's just getting comfortable with Hardy right now, but I really would like to see him get this down. I think he's just trying to knock Hardy out, dude. This is really weird.
Hardy's got a speed advantage as well. I didn't think that Hardy would be faster than him with the striking, but he is.
I just didn't think that Tybura would try to stand with Hardy.
Ooh, Hardy clipped him.
Yeah, he did. But
ooh, and then
Hardy ate that one, though.
Tybura clipped him with the same punch.
I thought for sure Tybura would play his game, get safe, and get it to the ground.
I do like how Hardy's going to the body more, though, with those strikes.
Hardy's not looking bad.
No, he's getting a lot more technical as he gets more experienced inside that cage.
Yeah. Ooh, nice right hand by Tybura. But we were a minute and a half left. Hardy's probably winning this round right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a overly dominant round right now for anybody, but
no, it's
close. I think that based on aggression, effective striking, I'd probably give that to Hardy right now. And he probably has the volume, too.
Yeah, a lot of those leg kicks that he was throwing early, throwing some quick hands. See, ooh, he just landed a hard one on Tybura right there. A straight right that Tybura just ate. Pushed him back up against the cage and came back. I'm really surprised Tybura's not shooting yet. This is the weirdest thing. This dude shoots for a takedown in every fight. There he is on cue. My goodness.
42
wow,
seconds.
Hardy just strength.
Well, I think that was probably the reason he felt that strength early on. Holy shit.
Hardy just landed like 4 or 5. Yeah, there's a 6, 7.
They're gonna. He might stop it standing if he doesn't get his head out of the way there.
Good God. Tybura's got some chin, man.
Hardy's for real, man. I got to start jumping on that Hardy train.
Might have to. Because Tybura is the real deal, man.
Yep.
I think Hardy's just way too strong right now for him to get him down. He needs a better shot. That shot was really sloppy.
Oh, my gosh.
But Hardy
wins
Look at
this
him
round
breathing.
for sure. Hardy wins this round for sure.
Yeah, this is a Hardy round, 100%. 10-9. Not overly dominant. He did have the best flurry right there towards the end with the final 30 seconds, but...
Well, I mean, when he lands 5 or 6 or 7 in a row of the same right hand over and over again.
Pop.
Yeah. All right, so let's jump over and look at the stats on that real quick. All right. So if we look at that right now, Greg Hardy's, he's got the total strikes, 34-10 for him. All of the strikes
61.
landed.
Wow.
He threw 61. All of the strikes landed for both of the guys have been significant strikes. I mean, it's kind of expected in the heavyweight division. Almost every punch is thrown as a power punch. But yeah, I mean, Greg Hardy's looking a lot better.
He's definitely looking really nice right now. I'm interested to see if Tybura instantly comes out for a takedown because Hardy is looking like he was slowing down there towards the end after that flurry. He was breathing big, heavy. You're a 265-pound guy. You got a lot of muscles to get oxygen to.
Well, I mean, he thought he had him knocked out there for a second.
Yeah.
I thought he had him about knocked out.
So did I. Look at this. Boom.
Boom. And he hit him with like 5 of them in a row.
And he was winging hard.
To Tybura's credit, he took those.
Yeah, Scott Fontana even says, big round, but not a 10-8.
No, I thought it was a close round up until that last little bit there.
Everyone, Ryan Frederick agrees, 10-9 Hardy.
Yeah. I like how Hardy mixes it to
Rob
the body
Tatum,
into
10-9
the head.
Hardy. But Tybura needs to not stand. He's got to do what he can to get this down.
Yep, that face is all busted up over there.
This is not a Tybura fight. He does not stand with people. I don't get it.
Well, every time he gets close to Hardy, Hardy just uses that muscle.
Yeah, but he can shoot. He's got to get a shot in there and take him down. Just shoot. Do something. You got to get it to the ground. You get this down and it's over.
Set it up somehow.
Right? Ooh, there's a nice left by Tybura.
He just caught him, though. That was a counter.
Yeah. Hardy threw a left leg
kick,
and look how fast his hands are for 265. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. He's looking really good, though. Hardy's looking better and better with every fight.
Yeah.
Except that was a bad punch. He kind of whopped out there.
But here we go. Hardy lands another jab.
And Tybura's not really doing much to change things up.
No, I'm just really surprised that Tybura's not going for a takedown.
Well, I mean, we'll find out what happens here. He did go for one. He got shut down from that, from the strength of Hardy, though.
Yeah, just kind of grabbed his leg and didn't really drive for it. It was really weird.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah. I wonder if Tybura's game plan is to try to beat Hardy standing up, and like he wants to get rid of that hype train or something. But you got to realize after that first
Get
round,
in. Oh.
see how lazy that shot was?
Yeah, it was way too late. It was way too
Way
late.
late and from way too far.
Come on, you guys. Let's see it. Yep, well.
My goodness. There's
Ooh.
a nice left
Come on.
by Tybura, but Jesus, Tybura needs to do something here.
Nope, Hardy's just going to keep picking him apart, though. But Hardy does look like he's tiring out.
For sure.
This is an interesting fight, though.
Tybura is winning this round. He's landed more shots than Hardy so far.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
So
I think it looks like it's pretty close.
Well, let's see here. Greg Hardy, according to the stats, has only landed 7 more shots? 5 more shots? And Tybura's landed 10 more? According to the
Greg
stats,
Hardy was at 30 before, right?
32 or 34. I don't remember what he was at, but he was at one of those.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at, ooh, left and a right from Tybura that didn't really do anything to Hardy.
He just kind of rolled through with them, though.
Yeah, 2.5 left. Look at how lazy and telegraphed that shot was. What is wrong with Tybura?
He's afraid of that power.
So weird.
Boom, that's a good kick to the body.
Run those kicks to the body, and Hardy's going to gas quick. Look at him. He's already starting to gas. His shoulders are going up
You know what,
and down.
though? But, also, Greg Hardy is looking pretty sweaty. Like, he is shiny sweaty.
Yeah, he is. He looks like he's covered in Vaseline right now.
I mean, he might be slippery to grab a hold of. I guess, though, you just get more on those shorts, huh?
Yeah, grab those shorts. There's a double.
Right there.
There you go. Hardy doing well with the defense, though.
Yep. Change levels.
Don't grab that toe. Watch them toes. You see him try to slip that toe in there?
I know. Look at the ref like, I know.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Boom.
That's a wrap, baby.
That's what we've been looking for.
So now, Tybura is probably going to grind out the rest of this round and take the round.
Yep.
That'll be 1-1 going to third.
He's shutting down the first movements of Hardy right now, so he's staying patient, just kind of squeezing and squeezing, trying to wear out Hardy right now. All right. He's got 2-on-1.
Some of the best heavyweights cannot get up when Tybura is on top of you. So this favors Tybura heavily.
He's still got 2-on-1. 2-on-1. He's controlling 2 hands on one hand.
Yep.
He's just kind of grinding him out right now. He's sitting in a half guard, but because he wants to.
If
he
he
could
gets
pass
on
at
the
any
outside
time.
and gets that arm triangle.
He could pass at any time right now.
Yeah. This is not Hardy's game, and this is going to drain him going into the third.
Oh, yeah.
It'll heavily favor Tybura going into the third.
Short elbows. Drop short elbows. There you go. Short elbows. All right. Hardy doesn't know what to do.
Hardy's done.
Hardy's not moving.
No, he's just turtled up. He doesn't know what to do. Those are back of the head almost.
He's going to stop it.
Yeah,
he's going to stop it.
Oh,
my God. Stop it. He's not even trying to get out.
Hardy just got exposed.
Stop it.
Dude, it's over.
Stop.
That's a semi, baby. That's a semi for me. Marcin Tybura, ladies and gentlemen. I told you. We get this to the ground. Why is he trying to stand?
I got to see what I had on that picked. I had a Tybura decision. Damn it.
I had Tybura round 2 submission, I think. Let me go back and take a look. Yeah, I had submission right there. So that's a semi-perfect for me.
You know what? The Greg Hardy's hands looked a lot better.
He looked great standing up.
But his ground, he didn't even try to get up.
No, he had no clue what to do on the ground.
No, Tybura just kind of sat there and rode him for a second until Greg Hardy stopped moving. And then he's like, now I'm going to fuck you up.
But like I said, once Tybura is on top of you, not many people can get up from that. So, I mean, whether Hardy knew what to do or not, he was in a lot of trouble.
Well, on that note, let's go jump to the group and see how the group is doing. So you are still sitting in first place with 530 points. You set a little bit of distance between you and the people below you.
Because all these jokers were on the Hardy train.
8-0 with 4 decision perfects and 2 semi-perfects. And then we have 3 people tied for second, including Emery Slayer.
Let's see if I moved up.
Look at Emery's in second place, man. He moved up. He picked with you.
Damn, good job, Emery.
So
he knows what's up. Dude, I'm currently ranked 5th in the world, baby.
Boom. That's awesome.
Let's
That's
see if I can get
awesome.
my first top 10.
Dude, that would be
Or
sick.
no, wait, I think I have
not in
not in UFC. I have a Bellator finish
Yeah.
top 10.
So you're sitting in first, 5th in the world right now, and then you have Heather 13R, Bueno Knights, and Emery Slayer, our youngest player, are all tied for second place right now, 450 points. Then we have 5th place, Townsy, who's really not behind at all besides points. He has 6 correct picks with 390 points. He's doing pretty good. I made up some ground there, but I'm still sitting in last place right now with 200 points. I have 3 correct picks, and let's see how I can do for the rest of the event here.
you're making up points. I mean, now you're only 40 behind Lucas Ross, and you're 75 back Achilles. So you get a decision perfect in this next one. I don't know how you picked, but you have a potential to move up now.
Yeah,
you couldn't move up after the last fight, but you can move up now.
Nope. But here's the other thing, though. If you're new to our stream and you don't know what we're talking about, go to tapology.com. The group is pinned in the comments. Click on that group. You can sign up with us, compete with us. We like to update everybody throughout the week throughout the event as we're going. Right now, you just heard our top 5. You can see the rest of them. You can also go check out our group, tapology.com/group/434, and you can follow along with us there. You can sign up and join with us. You can't compete with us this week because picks lock before the event, so you can't change them last minute. But yeah, you can sign up, and next time we'll get you in.
Yeah, and make sure you guys like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share us with your friends and family.
Yeah, we'll be back on YouTube soon.
Yeah.
So this will be up on YouTube tomorrow or today maybe.
So, currently ranked 5th in the world, man. This is nuts. I think I've picked a perfect card a couple times, but I don't know what my ranking was because they didn't have rankings in the UFC.com.
Yeah, no, but I still miss doing the UFC ones.
Yeah, they were much better picks in my opinion, but
better format. But I just I miss competing though, and we used to get to gather points and stuff like that, and
get free pay-per-views. Well, not necessarily free pay-per-views.
Well, you could use your points though. Yeah. And you could. Your points would add up, and you'd get we could exchange them for things like the free pay-per-view. But
I do have a goal to try to get number 1 overall on a card for Tapology. That's my goal. So do I. We can't leave Tapology ever until that happens, even if I decide to write my own program for our Pick'em group.
I don't think we're leaving Tapology ever, but
I mean, if I get the time, I want to kind of put together another website for Pick'em.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Similar to Tapology, but just a little bit better design-wise.
So are we going on to the Marlon Moraes fight?
Marlon Moraes versus Rob Font. Rob Font, yeah.
Rob Font.
Rob Font.
No, I think that's going to be a good fight.
I think it's going to be better than what the odds makers are giving it. I've got Moraes by decision in this one.
Yeah. You know what? I forgot to start doing my graphics. I got to put them up. You got Moraes picked to win by decision. I think I got Moraes picked to finish.
He might finish Font, but Font is tough,
well, actually, dude. I think I haven't picked to win decision. It's a 3-round fight. The thing about Moraes, though, is he starts so hard. Yeah. And Font, I don't think he starts that hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Rob Font.
I might have a decision.
He's a good fighter and he's super tough, and I think that's why I just don't know if they'll be able to get finished by
I got
Moraes. But decision is what I'm at.
He is super tough.
Super tough, dude.
Super tough.
And what's crazy is this is at 125 now.
Yep.
Okay. I was wondering.
Sorry, 135.
Is it 135?
Yeah, that's what you can see.
So. Is Ricky not ranked in 135?
Ricky's not ranked.
So how did Font get back into the rankings?
Well, let's look at his fight, or let's look at his record real quick.
Because they got him at 11 now.
All right, so Ricky, we'll look at his in a second. He beat Ricky Simone to move into 11, but Ricky Simone wasn't. But he also beat Sergio Pettis. Sergio Pettis wasn't ranked though either. That was a long time.
Did Rob Font win that? I thought Ricky won the Rob Font fight. What the heck?
Nope, Ricky lost that one.
Huh. I could have swore Ricky won that one. That's crazy.
Nope, he lost that one. That was one of his 2 in a row.
Oh, he won the Ray Borg fight. Never mind. Okay. That's who I was mixing up. Ray Borg and Rob Font. Never mind.
Looks like this fight's rescheduled again.
Did they reschedule a third time?
Yep. It's funny though because they don't show it down here anywhere. They don't show any. They show one of them.
Yeah, 116 is right. That's not rescheduled.
Boom. I thought they had it rescheduled. They tried to reschedule it for this year after.
I think they were going to, but I don't think it ever got actually booked. For some reason, it just kept going and going and going. And they were going back and forth on Twitter, which was fun. They had a fun little Twitter beef going on.
Yeah, we'll expect to see it keep going here soon.
Yeah, it's gonna,
especially over the next couple weeks as it gets closer and
next
closer.
2 weeks. Yeah, especially with this being the last fight card of the year.
Yep.
So there's no fight card next Saturday. We have Christmas coming up this week, but I think Jake and I are going to compile a list of our Crushing Cans UFC awards.
Yep, the first ever Crushing Cans podcast.
Yeah, it's going to be
awards.
fun.
And we're going to do a live stream for that, and we're probably going to go over our top maybe 5 fights for different categories. So we'll have probably a fighter of the year. We've talked a little bit about the ones that we're going to have as far as our awards. We haven't come up with our list fully yet, but we're going to do like knockout of the year, fight of the year, different things like that.
Fighter of the year.
Yeah,
for me, that's a wrap. I got Kevin Holland. That's a wrap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think everybody should have Kevin Holland.
Dude, I think they should, but there's a lot of people that are trying to say Figgy because he did his in title fights, but he's 3-0-1.
He's 3-0-1. He also missed weight.
In one fight.
In a fight. And
Kevin Holland has been doing it since May. He's 5-0 since May.
Yep.
4 finishes.
Yep.
1 decision. And he's got one of the finishes that's up for knockout of the year.
Yep.
So.
And didn't he beat Joaquin Buckley as well?
Beat Joaquin Buckley, who's the other guy that would be up for knockout of the year.
Didn't he finish him? I'm pretty sure he knocked him out.
Knocked him out, baby.
Yeah.
So, Jinx, you owe me a beer.
I'll get it next week.
But all right. And so we've got Moraes.
So, yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah.
Font.
Moraes versus Font coming up. That's going to be a fun one. But we're going to do that awards show. It'll be fun. We should put out a list, though, and see what other people think.
We should take nominations because that might help save us from having to go back and look at everything.
Yeah.
Guys, give us some nominations. We'll put out a list of categories and give us your nominations.
Some nominations.
I think that's what we should do.
Yeah.
Instead of people be like, oh, you guys are biased, you picked it yourself. We'd be like, no, we went through and did nominations.
No, I mean, I don't care if it's biased.
Or what we
it's
could
our
do.
award show. It should be biased.
Yeah, right. Based off our opinion. Another one. And another one. So, oh, by the way, while we've got all this downtime, because ESPN likes to overcompensate on their ad revenue, got to give a huge shout out to the Oregon Ducks football team coming through, whooping up on I think they're ranked 13th, USC football in the Pac-12 champion. So we're back to back, baby. I've decked out my Duck gear for y'all who didn't see that.
So I also got to ask you, how did you enjoy that football game you were watching the other day with 2 former Ducks quarterbacks?
Oh my God, I was like a little girl.
I could tell.
I was like, dude, that was like Christmas early, man. As soon as it's funny because I had a buddy in our group, Brian. He was like, man, I just wish Carr would get hurt next week so we can get Mariota versus Herbert. Sure enough, Carr just runs. I think it was the first quarter. It might have been maybe the second quarter, but Carr comes out and he's just rolling out to his right to throw a touchdown pass and just ends up stopping and hopping out of bounds. He pulled something on the run, but we got Marcus. Marcus comes in right away, first drive, throws a touchdown. Beautiful. It was fun, man. Twitter was lighting up. Duck fans everywhere were going crazy.
I could tell. That sounds awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, so you got Marlon Moraes, ranked number 3, Rob Font, ranked number 11. I still think it's funny that he's at 11, considering Ricky wasn't even 15.
Yeah.
But, nothing against Ricky. Ricky was 15, then he lost to Uriah Faber, and then he lost to Rob Font. So that's how Ricky kind of dropped out of the top 15 there, but
yeah. But he got, he's got his win there on Borg. If he gets this win over Kelleher next month,
split decision over Borg.
Yeah, should have been a unanimous.
Should have been
That was. I mean, it was a good, fun fight, but that should have been unanimous.
Should have been a unanimous.
This Kelleher fight's probably going to be fight of the.
That's going to be a fun.
I mean,
fight.
that's going to be up for fight of the night.
I mean, if those guys fight as good as they're talking shit to each other, it should be fun.
Potential fight of the year starting in January.
Yeah,
that's going to be crazy.
It'll be a good fight.
But let's see what we got here. So Mom says Moraes submission round 2. I have Moraes decision. You have Moraes decision. What do you guys have Moraes by?
Yeah. So you were telling me a little bit about that Triple G fight. I didn't get to catch it.
Oh yeah, it was completely one-sided. It was Sir Meta didn't even look like he belonged in there with Triple G.
Yeah.
Triple G himself, if we're being honest, and I saw some other people saying Triple G looked fantastic. You got to give look at who he was facing first of all. Second of all, if you compare Triple G to what he used to look like, he looked a little bit slower, a little bit older in that fight.
Well,
But
he
I
was
mean,
getting
he
older.
still beat the hell out of him, and dude was unable to answer the bell for the 8th round. So 7th round TKO.
All right.
And
Well,
then we actually have Canelo fighting tonight.
yeah. Yeah, we do.
What time does
does
that
one
start?
Yeah.
And another one.
Talking at the same fucking time every time.
Right.
No, we're not twins. We're just brothers. Sometimes shit happens like that, though.
Tiger's boy was killing it. Yeah, he was. Couple
What?
of buddies in one of my chats. Tiger Woods golfed a tournament today with his 10-year-old son.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
And they were, I don't remember what the score is. I saw it somewhere on there, but they were leading it. It was, they're doing pretty well.
That's what's up. So, Canelo fight start time. Well, I might just jump on that. Maybe that's why they have this set up the way it is.
Could be.
11 p.m. Eastern, so it should start about 8. 8
Yeah.
p.m. Pacific.
So this card, we're at 5 now. We've got a few fights left. So yeah.
This will be done right around there.
Yeah, we'll probably be done right. Dana wants to see the Canelo fight. So
Yeah.
he's a
Man.
boxing fan. He's supposed to be getting that UFC boxing or the Zuffa boxing, I think is what they're
They're
calling it,
supposed
right?
to have their first event coming up.
They
soon.
were, but
Yeah, I know what
he's
happened.
saying I don't know what the hell report you guys read, but that never came out of my mouth. So I don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah, they were supposed to. From what I heard, they were supposed to.
What do you got?
I don't
Zuffa
see
boxing,
shit.
Nothing on there. Huh?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I could have sworn. So this one said, "This is from no. But no Clarissa Shields. Oh,
She's not. She's doing.
That must have been. They must have fucking just jumped on shit because of the Clarissa Shields did have conversations with the UFC about joining the UFC.
Right.
She turned that offer down to go to the PFL because she said she wanted to be able to develop herself more instead of just jumping against the best in the world.
Right.
And she said in the PFL she felt like she was able to do that more.
And she's probably not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So what must have happened is they must have seen that they were talking and that they were getting ready to make potentially some sort of a deal, and they know Clarissa Shields is a boxer, and they're like, oh, Zuffa Boxing, Clarissa Shields, they're gonna set up an event together.
Yeah.
Or
And-
maybe there was conversations about doing an event and it turned towards MMA instead. You know, I don't know. Could have been.
Yeah, I could have swore she was supposed to be signing for boxing with Zuffa Boxing, but I don't know. I do want to say, Heather, got to give a shout out to your Broncos because they just got completely routed today. The Bills just dominated them, dude. I didn't get to watch the game, but that score was very one-sided.
That's some funny stuff.
48 to like 19 or 17. I don't know. They were in the teens.
They were in the teens?
Yeah, they were in the teens. So. Oh, so I'm in the semifinals for my fantasy football championship right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm out. Get this. I'm out all 3 of my starting wide receivers, and both of my starting running backs are pretty much out. So I'm out 5 of my top 10 draft picks.
I'm not playing fantasy football at all this year, unfortunately.
This is going to be
So-
good fun. I had to put a patchwork team together. They've done well for me so far. I'm hoping that I can keep things going, but the matchups aren't looking good, man.
Yeah. So apparently, did you hear that Khabib won the BBC World Sports Star of the Year award?
Yeah, I did, and I thought that was really interesting. I was kind of going back and forth with a lot of people about that earlier because a lot of people were, oh, well deserved, and I'm like, really, what was so deserved about
What
it?
did he do this year?
I was
He
like,
had
what did he
one
do? And they're
fight.
like, well, I was like, outside of his one fight that he won, that he was supposed to win,
Yeah.
what else did he do?
Because he was the champion defending against.
Oh, well,
an
here's some
interim.
of the excuses I got. His dad died. I'm like, okay, so is it a sympathy award? Everybody's dad dies. Like, what do you want?
Mhm.
Like, you know how many professional athletes have had their parents die and then go on to perform?
Or their daughter
Successful?
get kidnapped and killed
Yeah,
You know?
there's been some crazy
there's
stuff.
been some crazy shit that's happened. He got a sympathy award, and I'm not saying Khabib's
And
not
then-
good, because Khabib
Then
is
someone else
great.
was like, well, it's also his promotion that he started. I'm like, has he even held an event yet? Like, how can you get an award for starting a promotion?
Yeah.
I mean, businesses start up all the time, but it takes a lot to make one successful.
Yeah, I mean, and just holding one doesn't change anything. You know,
No.
holding one event doesn't change anything.
So,
But I mean, the other thing is, is it a sports award? Is that what they're saying this is? Sports Star of the Year.
well, it is a sports
So-
award because I went to the actual
So I
article.
know that's what it says. Sports Star of the Year.
and I read
So-
the article.
What did he do for stardom this year, as far as being the Sports Star of the Year?
675K pay-per-view
Oh man,
under Connor.
Oh, he didn't even have the biggest selling pay-per-view of
No,
the year.
George Masvidal and Kamaru Usman, I think, had the biggest this year.
No, actually, they had the biggest UFC one this
Yeah,
year.
UFC pay-per-view.
But you know who had the biggest pay-per-view?
Was it Tyson Jones? Did that beat 13?
That was the
1.3?
biggest. That was the biggest. They were trending like 2.6 with their latest numbers.
I don't know. Last I saw,
Yeah.
they did just over 1 million.
Yeah, they had the biggest pay-per-view of the year.
I'll find out real quick. Tyson Jones.
Yeah.
So according to Top Rank, 850K from networks like ESPN and Fox, as well as 300K more. So yeah, just over. That's what 1,100.
No, they were trending. That was original numbers. You have to look at what they were trending on.
They're
later
saying it's
after
expected to reach more than 1.6.
that. They had reported. Let me see if I can pull it up.
I don't know. As of December 8th, it's 1.6 was the expected number, but that's still bigger than Masvidal and Usman,
Yeah.
but not 2.6. I think you might have just missed that up.
No, there's something. It was 2 point something. I'm gonna look it up though. But they're about to start the Marlon Moraes fight.
All
real
right,
quick.
here we go. Mark Goddard winking. Every referee has their own little niche, you know. I miss Yamasaki's heart,
Yep.
but you know, we all know Dana how he feels about Yamasaki.
Yeah, I mean Yamasaki, he did have some bad stuff that he did as far as stoppages, but he was far from the absolute worst, like people tried to
Yeah.
make him out to be.
So round
right,
one, we're
round
right
one.
in the middle.
They meet in the middle and start exchanging leg kicks from Moraes.
And Moraes with
Ooh,
an easy takedown. That was really well
fast
timed.
takedown.
Really well timed.
Moraes comes in with kicks, and then he gets Font to start exchanging strikes and changes levels and takes him down.
This might be over faster than we thought.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. Moraes starts hard and fast
Then
oftentimes,
he slows
and
down a bit, so
Font
that is
doesn't
true.
tend to start as hard, though.
Mm-hmm.
And he did start hard. I mean, he knew he had to against a guy like Moraes, who's going to start that hard.
Yeah. And Rob Font, like we mentioned, is tough. But Rob Font reversed it, and Moraes has a guillotine. But he's not.
got one leg. That's fine. He
Yeah,
can keep
he
it. As
can-
long as he can keep that one leg, he's fine.
But Font's good. Font's out. Font's
There
in
we go.
side control. And
Split
Moraes
the
is trying to
legs.
hold that head. But
Good.
those knees from Font to the
Nice.
body against the cage.
Beautiful.
Ooh, look at him. He's got a head
This,
knock.
this is the
or
battle
not
of front
head knock, but
headlocks for
he's got a-
position
headlock.
there.
Headlock and a leg. Almost a cradle. And now Moraes has a double.
Dude.
Dude, this grappling is too fast to commentate
ooh.
on.
Those are the ones that hurt you, though. He got just slammed right on his coccyx.
Dude, that grappling exchange was beautiful. It was so fast.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was
That's
great.
fun grappling right there.
Now, this is the biggest pause so far, and they're still battling for position.
Yeah. All right, well, maybe we will get a good fight out of this.
We've already seen more action on the ground than we did see in the Tybura fight.
Yeah. Yeah, well, once Tybura got it down, that was a wrap. I
Oh,
told
he
you.
didn't even try.
This is a wrap, baby. But
All
right
right.
now, Moraes is still on top working out a half guard against the cage.
Still controlling him, still controlling him.
Yeah.
Not much is changing right now. He's just kind of grinding him out right there.
3 minutes left in the first round. Font's trying, man, but Tybura, damn, I'm getting back on that one. But Moraes is kind of riding him real heavy right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Font,
He's staying heavy on
Font
him.
is struggling to create separation, but he's got some now. Moraes postures up and throws some punches. Font had a half butterfly. Now we're in full guard. Font's going back to that half butterfly. Now we're in half guard. Moraes passes. Moraes is looking to pin that left arm of Font under his leg. And Moraes just goes on and grabs him again and just kind of starts hugging him. Font's got his toes in the cage. Moraes has his toes in the cage too. Look at that. They were they were deep in that cage. He was using that cage for leverage. That's dangerous, though, man. I understand like why you look Font's grabbing the cage with his toes again. Why you would do it, but dude, you get your toes stuck in that thing, it's getting ripped off.
Well, remember Patrick Ryan's toe got
Yeah,
popped off?
but his was from just on the mat, wasn't it?
from the
Right
mat,
after
yeah.
John Jones didn't he?
Right before John
Or
Jones
was it
did
before?
Yeah, so when he did
It was like the same time. I
Yeah,
remember that.
and I remember he didn't break it. It
Ooh.
was just from that part where it just kind of popped out.
Yeah.
And so when it happened, I was like,
Yeah.
no, John Jones' toe is not broken. It's not broken.
Woo.
It's popped out.
Moraes or
damn.
Font might knock him. Jesus, they're
Ooh,
exchanging
spinning
in the
wheel
middle
kick.
now.
Oh,
Font almost
Font
shot
rocked
him
him.
down. I can't.
Oh,
he dropped him.
him.
Moraes is almost out. He's
Oh,
out. He's
oh.
done. Oh nope.
No.
What the hell? He's back awake.
Oh,
Now he's
oh
out.
my
Nope.
God.
He might. How the hell is he still awake?
Oh.
Moraes is out.
Oh my
He's
God.
done. He's
Oh.
out. He's out. He's out. Oh my God. Rob
Wow.
Font, ladies and gentlemen,
Rob Font.
with the upset win over number 3 ranked Marlon Moraes. And he just teed off on him right there.
And I lost again.
I lost that one too. That's my first loss. I cannot believe that Marlon Moraes took that many shots though. Oh my God. He was out probably 17 times.
Yeah. Yeah, he got hurt.
Absolutely
He got
incredible.
he got dropped a lot.
Wow. Let's see if anybody in the group even picked Font. I feel like everybody probably did. Let's see. 8666665. Oh, come on, dude.
Wow.
Mine didn't even refresh. It's,
Hold on.
It's being it like reverted back. Now I'm back down to 6 wins. It's being weird.
It
So
does
they
that,
haven't
it does
recorded
that
it yet.
sometimes when it's backed up.
Yeah.
And I don't see any changes yet.
They
But I
haven't
don't know if
recorded it
anybody
yet.
even picked him though.
Oh, that's true. I don't know. Let's take a look. I know Heather 13R.
Square General sitting there at 4. No.
Heather
Townsend
picked
didn't move
Moraes
up.
by decision. And Bueno picked Moraes by decision. Oh, yeah. So everybody picked submissions in round 2. That was weird. Emery
weird.
Slayer picked Moraes by knockout in the first. Should have picked Rob Font there, bud. Because it happened. Yeah, so
Man.
it looks like every single picker picked Moraes for this fight.
That's crazy.
And
That
Rob
is
Font
crazy.
just said F you to every single one of us. And
Yeah.
that was a statement win right there.
Well, you know what sucks though is Moraes was the right guy to get the title shot too, and then all of a sudden
And now he doesn't get it.
things don't work out for him anymore.
No, now he's... That's the dangerous thing, when you take these fights. Look at, your girl Calderwood.
Joanne Calderwood.
She took that fight after being, right there for the title, and then now she doesn't have it.
Yep.
Such is the dilemma.
Well, it is what it is. Things happen. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Let's look at the fight stats on though. I want to see what they were looking at right before that. Boom. So right here, it doesn't really tell you a lot about the story though. To be honest, it was a short fight. The 36 punches to 11 total strikes from Moraes.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell the whole fight because Moraes. I feel like Moraes landed a little bit more than 11 total on that.
I don't know. He was winning the fight up until that point.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
And then Rob Font just teed off with him, though. Moraes stood there and took
Yeah.
4 or 5 in a row, and that was the start of it. He just stood there and took them.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That dude, Rob Font, has got to move into the top 5 now. You beat the number 3 guy, you
beat
got to
the
get
number
a top
3,
5
you move
spot.
up in the top 5. Yeah. I mean, so last week the number 3 got beat, and he only dropped down to number 4.
Yeah, it's really weird how they do these. But we'll find out
So,
Tuesday. Because
yeah,
Tuesday is when the UFC
Tuesdays
rankings
when they
come out.
update. Yep, when they update the rankings. But I think that puts you top 3 right there, and it really makes 135 top 3 interesting.
Yeah.
You have a new contender. A new real
You
contender.
do have a new contender.
So that makes that more interesting there.
I want to see how far I fell out of graces now because damn, dude, that's my first loss. I was looking to stay in the top 10. Let me go take a look at my picks real quick. See how far I moved down because I was number 5 overall up until Rob Font just destroyed everybody's cards.
Yeah, and then I just did, I lost
So
again.
I dropped, I didn't drop too far. It looks like most of the world picked Moraes because I'm down to 12th after that.
Well, I'm at 2,657th out
And
of
everybody below him picked only once.
3,176.
I'm joking. But what a fight, dude. I cannot believe. Look at that. That uppercut started it right there. Boom. Look at, he was out flat. He was flattened like 7 times. Look at that. There's so many times that Goddard could have stopped that, but he gave Moraes every single opportunity to get back in there. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they probably could have stopped it a little bit sooner. But, you know, Moraes did have, like you said, every chance to get back into it.
Yeah, and Font almost woke him up a few times. I think that's really what happened, and that's why Goddard gave him those opportunities, because every time Font landed him, he was out, then he was awake, then he was out, then he was awake.
It's true.
God.
This is true.
But so I remain in first place. Group standings do not change whatsoever after that fight, because every single one of us had Moraes picked.
Yep.
Crazy.
Not much to say about it, but yep.
Just crazy.
It was crazy.
Dude.
It was a good knockout, though. He wobbled him, and then he hit him with like 4 or 5 in a row that he just stood there and took. Oh, man.
Dude, yeah.
See, because they didn't even show the full sequence. They just showed the part where he went down to the ground. They didn't even show the part where he took the 4 or 5 just straight in a row on the feet right there. Yeah, I mean, Moraes took a lot that he probably didn't need to take, but, you know, Goddard gave him every chance. And it wasn't like he was out. He wasn't like out sleeping. He kept kind of coming back a little bit with it.
Yeah, so what do you guys think about that fight?
Good
that
knockout.
Fight was crazy.
Good knockout. Good fight. So he's tied for 3rd now for most finishes in the bantamweight history right now.
Yeah, and that was probably one of his
Marlon
most
Vera
impressive.
fighting later tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Yep. He's tied for 1st with 8. So if he wins tonight, he can move into the number 1 spot for finishes in the bantamweight division if he finishes tonight.
He is sole possession. I don't see him winning, though.
I don't have him picked to win.
I don't have him picked to win.
But, you know, Jose Aldo's been a kind of standing punching bag for people lately.
He has.
But they're mostly top 3, 4 guys.
If he gets back to his leg kicks, which I really want to see him get back to, he'll win this fight.
The thing about it is, if you look at both of their last opponents, I definitely think 100% that Marlon Cheetah Vera's had the easier last opponent.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
100%.
Aldo's last opponent was Jan, right?
Salty Sean O'Malley. Jan.
Yeah. So, yeah, and he went, 4 rounds, and then Jan just beat the hell out of him. But,
yeah.
I mean, the first couple rounds
But
were
then,
fun.
you know, he went against Salty Sean O'Malley for Vera, and Vera beat him in the first round. So you go champion versus not even top 10 guy or top 15 guy.
Yeah.
So, you know, and not to say anything against Sean O'Malley, just call him Salty Sean O'Malley because he was super salty after that fight.
Dude, super salty.
Ooh, all right. Khaos Williams just started round.
No, this is.
Oh no, that was the last one.
That's the Abdul Al Razak.
Oh yeah,
My boy just got.
Okay, that one's about to start. I was gonna say I didn't even realize we got to that point.
Yeah, no, my boy got bodied
Dude,
on that one.
If you watch that fight in slow motion like we did, watch it in slow motion. When Khaos Williams hits him with that punch, he lifts him off of the ground. Like, he comes off the ground a solid inch. You just got to watch it in slow motion to see it. That punch just lifted him straight in the air. Oh, it was crazy. It was a crazy one. What's up with that?
David just asked if I had Al Razak picked. Or not Al Razak, if I had Khaos picked. I said, of course.
Tell him to jump on the chat.
So.
Jump on the chat.
Yeah, you know I'm doing that. Let me see here. I'm going to share this real quick. Let me see. Where can I share this? I want to go down here. Where is the share button? Do we not have a share button on here? This is really weird.
It's over here, isn't it?
No. Look, no share button. Copy. Oh, I guess I can copy the link.
Boom, there you go.
Let's do that. Bam. Come on in, David.
What's up, what's up?
But, all right, so Khaos Williams.
Should be a fun fight.
Versus Michel Pereira.
Pereira. Yeah. This should be fun. Capoeira versus Straight Power.
Yeah, Kalen Williams.
What?
That's his name. That's his real name, Kalen. Kalinn.
Michel Pereira?
No, Khaos.
Oh, Khaos? Yeah.
That's why he changed his name
Yeah.
to Khaos. I think he legally changed his name to Khaos.
All right. Well, I don't care. It's a badass name.
Yeah, I would change my name too, though. That's my wife's name.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
I was like, what are you talking about? That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that should be a fun one, though. I'm really excited about that one. I don't think that this one goes the distance. I don't think it makes it out of the first round. I have Khaos Williams picked to win again, though. What do you have picked?
I've got Khaos Williams knockout round 1 just because, we saw what he did to my boy Abdul Al-Razak, and I was not about to pick against that after that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was...
Oh, my gosh.
Nobody does that to him.
Dude, he lifted him up. He
killed that man.
He lifted him up in
It's like
the
Mortal
air.
Kombat when he hit him and his soul flies
right?
out.
See, and that one right there is not even a contender for knockout of the year, in my opinion.
No.
And it was such a good knockout because he fucking lifted him off of the ground like this much with one punch.
Yeah, it was insane.
And he went down, dude.
Just super well timed, well placed, not even a ton of power on it.
Yeah.
Just like a perfect punch.
Maybe that's in the top 5 for knockout of the year.
Could be.
I don't know.
We can put it up there. We'll have to we'll debate it, but there's a few choices, man.
Yeah, there are a few good choices. But that one was scary too because he didn't get up fast either.
No, he was dead, dude. Like
Yeah.
his soul left his body.
I mean, like, we were talking about being knocked dead. That was a real knocked dead. Man.
It was almost Ben Askren dead. You remember when Masvidal knocked out Ben Askren? He fell the same way. Arms lent down his side, or stiff as a board, just going down.
Yep. I just wish I knew what she was saying.
Yeah. Laura Senko, they're trying to get her a spot on the desk.
Well, she wants to. She really wants them to add that 105 division so she could come fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
But right now, it's more looking like she might be taking a spot at the table eventually. Oh, they're talking about that knockout right now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, stiff. See, he gets lifted up.
So there was a thing with Laura Senko. I think John Anik was trying to advocate for her being the first female to sit ringside, right?
Yeah.
Or cage side at a UFC event and commentate on it.
As a commentator.
But she wouldn't have been the first. UFC 1 had a female commentator.
But it would be in the modern era, like they like to separate.
Yeah, if they want
to
separate to the modern era. But
That's what
they were
always
saying
do,
UFC history. They didn't say modern era. They said UFC history.
God,
now,
I don't remember UFC 1 announcer.
Let me see. I forgot her name. UFC 1. She's like a crazy martial artist too. She's got like a 7th Dan black belt. Some shit. I don't remember.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Their size is like dead even. Pereira might be a little bit bigger.
Pereira's probably bigger.
Probably a little bit bigger.
Oh, Kathy Long. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
you look at her martial arts history, dude. She's not to be messed with, man. I think she's like 2-0 and 3-0 in MMA now. She actually got a couple fights in. But yeah, she was an announcer for UFC 1. I don't know if she sat cage side though.
Part of the reason,
but I feel like they were cage side.
I mean, I would expect them to be. Part of the reason Joe Rogan got his job though was because he was a fighter, and they knew he wouldn't get intimidated by the other fighters because of his Taekwondo experience.
Yeah,
and his comedy experience.
You know, it's funny. You get all these people. They talk about the people with Taekwondo or their martial art, their traditional martial arts outside of MMA. And I think one of my favorite stories that they've told on the Joe Rogan podcast was when Eddie Bravo was telling the story about that time they met Michael Jai White in the gym, and Eddie Bravo's sitting here telling Michael Jai White about how badass Joe Rogan is with his spinning back kicks and all this stuff, and then Michael Jai White's like this. Blast this fucking bag off the chains. And dude, Eddie Bravo, just the way he tells it is crazy. If you haven't heard that one, go ahead, look that one up. Eddie Bravo talks about Michael Jai White, the time that Joe Rogan, Eddie Bravo, all them in the gym. Super funny. Go ahead and bring me one of them too, man. You better hurry up. Actually, the way they're going with UFC right now, you probably got time. It's going to be another hour before we start this next fight. Driving me out of my mind. But while Jake takes a break, Yoel's first fight in the UFC, he was older than Aldo is now. Yeah, Yoel started late in his UFC career. Real late. Glover Teixeira, I think, didn't get into the UFC till he was like 36. He's another one of those guys that started late. Let me see what we got here. X that out. So Mom has Khaos Williams knockout round 1. So do I. I don't know. It should be a fun fight, though, because Pereira's his dancing style. He's got that capoeira style fighting. He's fun to watch. There's a lot of spinning kicks. I mean, they have power. There was a Fight Science or something that said the capoeira kick's like the most powerful kick in terms of, all the velocity and mass and everything you can get behind it. They just hit hard. Now, where is Khaos Williams ranked right now? That's what I want to know. UFC, I don't even know if he's actually ranked. But the middleweight's kind of muddied. Sanders, Volkanovski, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, Whitaker, Vittori's down there, Brunson, Gastelum. So Kevin Holland moved all the way into the top 10. He's ranked right at 10. But Khaos is nowhere near. They've got Ian Heinisch, Brad Tavares, Omari Akhmedov, and then Edmund Shabazian. Damn, he's dropped all the way down. That's crazy. Shabazian's down to 12 now. Yeah, but I don't even think he's fought since, so he just keeps moving down. They only put Kevin Holland up to 10. That's unfortunate because he's, I feel like he should be ahead of Kelvin Gastelum at least, and probably Jack Hermanson, who just got beat up by Marvin Vettori. They only dropped Hermanson down to 6. Vettori moved up to 5.
You're looking on their rankings page here. Let me pull that up real quick.
Yeah, Kevin Holland though. I think Derek Brunson. He called out Derek Brunson recently, and Derek Brunson accepted the challenge publicly.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure that was Derek Brunson.
Kevin Holland also called out Khamzat Chimaev to fight on this card.
Yeah, he's trying to fight. He was trying to fight again before the end of the year.
He says, you know what? Maybe next year he'll get 6 in.
Yeah, I love the spirit, man. I love the attitude.
Every 2 months.
He's been my favorite fighter of 2020, 100%.
Yeah, let's look through this real quick. Was that not popping up on? Oh yeah, there.
No, I switched back over here. It should be good.
Good. So, right now he's 185.
Yep.
Boom, where's 185?
Right there.
All right. So yeah, Kelvin Gastelum at 8. You got Uriah Hall at 9. Holland at 10. He is above Weidman, so that's good.
Yeah, but finishing.
I'm surprised though about the Shabazian.
Yeah, he just keeps dropping and he hasn't fought. So I'm wondering why they. I mean, usually a lot of these guys they leave them at their spot in the rankings if they're not fighting.
Vittori's been active. Hermanson's been active. Gastelum.
Yeah.
They're rewarding activity.
Hall, I don't know. Beating Anderson Silva when he did is not really too impressive to me. So.
No.
I would definitely put Holland above Hall and above Gastelum right now. And then a fight with Derek Brunson makes sense. They can rebook that fight with Hermanson, too. They were supposed to fight. Although I'm still picking Hall.
I would be kind of interested. Honestly, I would be interested in the Holland versus Cannonier fight.
Yeah, Cannonier would be a good one,
That
too.
would be a fun one that I think could be competitive for both of them. And if Holland could beat him, that puts him right there. And coming off 5 in a row.
So, Michel Pereira has 12 first-round finishes, finished 17 of 24 wins, 10 knockouts, 7 submissions. His last fight, he won. He beat Imadev by submission. So.
All right, well.
And he looked phenomenal in that fight.
I'm editing some things real quick on here.
What are you editing?
Putting
the pictures? Yeah.
Boom, but this one looks a little bit small.
Glover Teixeira, it's still number 1. Thiago Santos, Dominic Reyes.
Glover Teixeira should be number 1, though.
Giri Prohaska is up to number 5. Yeah. Wasn't he supposed to fight recently, too? I thought he was supposed to fight on one of these cards the last couple weeks. That's crazy.
He's got one coming up.
I could have swore it was a December card that he was supposed to be fighting on.
I thought he was supposed to, but...
Apparently not.
Well, let's look it up.
You know what? This almost has that porter taste. I feel like This African Amber has almost a similar taste on that finish as the Hershey's Porter that we just drank a little bit ago.
I like this way more than I like that.
Oh,
Porter.
for sure. This tastes way better. Khaos Williams, 11-1, and they're fighting at 170 pounds.
Oh, yeah. No, that's in February. End of February. Why so far away?
No,
Dominic
I know it's
Reyes.
in February now, but I feel like it was scheduled for December 1st.
They might have, but they don't have it listed on here. But
Weird.
yeah, I mean,
Here
they
we
had a
go,
lot
baby.
of fights fall through on this card, though. I'm surprised that they were able to put it through. I mean, because you have to think of how many fights actually got added onto this one. The Jillian Robertson
15
wasn't
at one
supposed
time.
to be. The Jillian Robertson fight wasn't supposed to be on here. Neither was there was another one that wasn't supposed to be on here either. The Jimmy Flick one wasn't supposed to be on here. You know, those ones came off because of failed COVID tests from the other events.
Yeah, this fight here is near even. Vegas has Pereira as a minus 105, and I think they had Khaos Williams at a minus 115.
Yeah.
So Pereira is the slight underdog, but they think this is so close that they still made him a minus instead of a plus.
Don't blink. This is another one. Don't
Yeah.
blink.
Someone's probably going to sleep in this one. I've got Khaos round one just because that man carries the power.
Yep.
He's
Yes,
got
he
the
does.
power of God in that right hand.
He really baptized people.
He does, dude. You talk about being baptized.
Yeah,
My
send you to the
gosh.
afterlife. All right.
Yeah, we're standing in the middle. Khaos is holding it down on the Monster logo. Pereira's kind of bouncing around a little bit on the outside.
You know, Pereira's one that's going to come with the unorthodox strikes. You're going to see a lot of spinning kicks from him and stuff like that because of that capoeira style. It has tired
It's
him out in the
fun.
past before, though.
Yeah,
He
looked
seems to
good.
recently, though. He seemed to have fixed that somewhat.
Yeah, he looked pretty good in his last fight.
Mm-hmm.
He looked a lot better than I thought he was going to.
Kick.
Good kick to the body from Pereira. Those will probably be the key if he can stay away from that right hand.
And Khaos is staying patient, though, so, you know, he's not really, probably not going to tire himself out fighting the way that he's fighting right now. But if he
for
lands
sure.
that big punch, he can put you out.
He's just looking to close the deal here in one shot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But Pereira's not giving him any straight angles, any straight
Nope.
looks. Constant movement.
And he's constantly switching up his stance. Like he's making it hard to gauge right now.
He's changing levels.
So he throws
Not
that
really
kick.
changing
Ooh, and
levels to
Khaos caught the
shoot.
kick and then kind of ran in weirdly. He left his chin out and kind of flailed. But Pereira just threw him off.
Yep.
Pereira's strong, dude.
He's bigger. He's changing levels up and down, moving his head left and right, moving his upper body left and right.
Looks like a damn light heavyweight right now.
And he's always been huge, but that's probably been part of the reason why in the past he fatigued a lot.
Yeah. Ooh, Pereira was going crazy with his punches, but
Khaos got that.
Khaos got that kick in there that kind of backed him up.
Mm-hmm. All right, Pereira starts going up top with the kick.
So now we're trading kicks. All right. Oh, he
Oh,
tries
let's
the show
use that
punch.
cage.
The
He tries the Superman punch off the
The
cage.
Showtime punch. Hella funny. Ain't no
All
Anthony
right.
Pettis, but it was a good attempt. And on an Anthony Pettis card, right? Ooh, he
And
completely missed that kick. Khaos just sidestepped it.
if Khaos knew how to wrestle, he'd have taken him down right there.
Oh, for sure.
Mm.
I think Khaos just wants that knockout, though. He's trying to get the 50 G's, baby.
Well, you know, if you have a really boring fight up until you get a knockout, is it really worth the 50 G's?
Right. Take
I mean-
yourself out of fight of the night. But it depends on the knockout. I mean,
Right?
If you get- it's not all knockouts are the same.
That is true. Part of the
Whew.
reason heavyweights get knocked out of the night sometimes.
He's loading up. Khaos really wants this finish. See?
Oh,
he
and there
clipped him with the
goes,
left.
He clips him with the left.
He caught the front
Pereira
kick from
felt that.
Pereira.
Pereira
Yeah,
for sure
he does
felt
not
that.
like
he
that
backed
power.
up and he's circling now.
He's circling, like circling.
Circling. He's starting to run away. All right, Williams with the spinning back kick to the body. But in all honesty, Pereira's winning the fight up until this point. Williams hasn't done enough
Possibly.
to take it, in my opinion, yet. He could with the last little bit here, the last minute and a half.
We got a minute and a half, and the judges might see him as, controlling the fight.
Pereira's still scared from that power, though.
Yeah, he's like
Crazy.
running almost now.
He got hit, and now he's just not engaging at all.
No, Yeah,
Is he still hurt?
I don't know, but to me, that's got to give Khaos the lead right now. Because that one punch has been more effective than anything anybody's thrown. And there's another one. He caught the kick and landed a right. But Pereira is still standing. Damn.
You know, according to ESPN right now, Khaos has landed more strikes too.
Yeah, I believe it. Unless they're probably just not counting all the Pereira leg kicks.
No, there should be. They should be counted in total strikes.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, Khaos is standing front and center right now. 35 seconds left until he. Ooh, Pereira lands a good right, and then. Ooh, good knee from Pereira.
Good knee.
Khaos caught another kick and tried to get on him, but Pereira closed the distance, so he couldn't land that punch. That's kind of nice.
Ooh, missed. Threw a head kick, he missed by about 4 inches. Decent little fight so far.
Yeah.
So based off the stats right now, 10 seconds left. Williams is winning, especially with the most effective punch.
With that one punch, I think he's completely taken the round. You got 3, 2, 1.
And time.
Pereira tried some weird jumping kick.
I think he tried to do a flying knee, but Williams kicked the leg underneath.
Yeah, Williams did something, then
he just
clipped him right in the body with a right hook. It was it was weird.
All right. So we think one.
I got 1-0 Khaos.
You got 10-9 Khaos.
Yeah, 10-9 Khaos.
I agree. 10-9 Khaos.
I think that punch was the most significant thing out of the entire round.
Well, the thing about it is it changed the whole round.
It did.
I mean, honestly, I kind of felt like up until that point, I thought that Pereira was winning. It was a close round, but up until that point, then Pereira shut down until the last second.
Yeah, I think at that point, either guy had an argument for the round. But Khaos completely took away any argument for Pereira with that one punch.
Pereira ran away the rest of the round except for the last second.
Facts.
So, I mean, in my opinion, that's a 10-9 Khaos round. What do you guys think? 10-9 Khaos round? Let us know.
I think that's a 10-9 Khaos round. So we got 5 viewers in right now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are new to the channel, join us on Tapology.com. That's where we make all of our picks. We're going into round 2.
Yeah.
So the link is posted. It's pinned here in the comment section.
Round 2. Also, if you like what we're doing, go over to our YouTube page and subscribe to that as well. Crushing Cans Podcast.
Yes, smash that subscribe button.
And like our Facebook page, since we're on Facebook too.
Of course.
But
round 2. We're going right back to much of the same.
Williams controlling the center again.
Pereira's trying to circle, but he's coming forward now a little bit. He's woken up a little bit. Leg kick from Khaos.
He just had to recover. I mean, he got hurt.
Yeah,
big,
he was
and
hurt.
I don't know if Williams knew how much he was hurt.
I don't know. Whoo! Pereira was going for it all on that one too, but missed. But yeah, Khaos is just kind of slowly kind of pushing forward, and Pereira's trying to bounce around on the outside, but not having much success right now.
Yep.
He's just short with everything, and it's really weird being the bigger guy. It shows you how much respect he has for that power.
He's trying to find an opening. He felt the power, and he's afraid of it.
And there he goes. He landed a nice right hand. Goes left hand to the body and a right overhand to the chin. Didn't even phase Khaos, but Khaos with a left right there. He threw a flurry, but the left landed.
Pereira ties up, and he's looking to take him down. He's controlling him now.
If this goes to the ground, it'll be really interesting.
All right, Williams pressures him against the cage.
3:30 left in the round.
So at this point, Cullen is winning the round.
I told you I got a badass wife.
Somebody's a suck up.
3:15 left. We are broken up. We're back to Khaos standing in the middle and Pereira trying to circle around the outside. He's circling away from Khaos's power hand. I think that's important to note.
Right. All right. Keep it up, though.
Now he's kind of meeting in the middle.
You know, Williams gets that left hand in, too, and he hurts him with that left.
That's the one he hurt him with earlier.
Mm-hmm. So I'm saying circling away from that right, though, might not be the best.
Whew.
So much movement, but he's not really getting in, though.
This is really weird. Now Khaos is kind of circling with Pereira in the middle. They
But
kinda,
Pereira's still not getting inside.
no, Pereira's trying to dance and get in, but he's just too reluctant. Ooh! Pereira got
Load it
in there
up.
and threw a mist, and
Load
Khaos
it
just
up.
said clip.
Load it up.
But Pereira ate that
Okay.
one.
Williams with 2 leg kicks. He goes outside then inside.
This is more the fight I thought we'd get with Abdul Razak.
Yeah. Ooh.
So Khaos throws a leg kick. Pereira catches it and lands a right. Pereira with a jab. 2 minutes left. We're standing in the circle in the center right now. Pereira looks like he's starting to get a little bit more confident now, because he's starting to engage a little bit more, throwing a little bit more. What are you looking for?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. What are you checking?
Nothing.
You're checking on the underground. I see you.
I know. Don't worry about it.
You tell me nothing, fool. This guy. Not Abdul, like, damn, I went back to him again. Khaos with a punch to the body. There you go. Pereira with a front kick to the midsection of Khaos Williams. Still kind of dancing around here in the middle. But
Not as exciting of a round as the last round, though.
no, they like I said, they've kind of changed roles. Pereira's the one leading the dance right now in the middle with Khaos doing the circle. I wonder if Khaos is tired.
Khaos kind of flails
He
his
looks.
arms. though,
Ooh, there's
sometimes.
1, 2,
Ooh,
3. Okay, just as I say, he kind of looks tired. He goes up and just lands a 3-punch
But
combo.
what I'm noticing, though, from Khaos Williams, though, is a lack of technique right now. You know, he throws those punches, but he just blitzes forward when he throws the punches. He's not really in position. He does a pretty good job of grinding, but as far as the technique, it's not really there.
Yeah.
Pereira's a more technical
He
fighter.
just carries so much power.
So much power that you're
Good
you're
knee
in
from
trouble
to the
anytime.
body from Pereira. They're in the clinch right now, working against the cage, and they're both reversing it back and forth. Khaos lands the left hand on the break.
Forces the break with the left hand.
What do we got for stats? We got 10 seconds left in the round. There's a 1-2 from Pereira. Misses. Khaos misses wildly. Pereira grabs him with a rear naked standing. 3, 2, 1, and that's the round.
That's the round.
He was trying to hold on after the bell. Did you see that?
That's what it looked like.
Dude, oh man, and the ref was like squeezing to get him to
Hold
get
him
off.
off.
Like, bro, that's the end of the round. You better let go.
All right, let's check out these stats, though. So Pereira closed the distance a little bit as far as the total strikes there. 24 total strikes landed to 39 from Khaos Williams. A different round.
I think it could be 1-1. I
Could
think
be.
that's a Pereira round, I think.
Could be, especially
I don't
based
know.
on pressure. I mean, the striking stats were probably really close based on pressure, but then he also had that rear naked choke at the end there.
Towards the end, but then he also ate that 3-piece in a soda
Yeah.
and ate some other big punches throughout the round. I don't know. That's a really close round, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't the same as the first round, though,
No.
that's for sure. But it's still a decent round.
Yeah.
Still a
Decent round, but really close.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Singles,
to give
those are
that one to.
I can't believe I used to eat those Kraft singles as a kid. Like I can't stand them anymore now.
Yeah, they're gross. You know, I
used to
tried
love them.
I tried Cheese Whiz a while back. I bought
Yeah,
a
I can't do
I
that
bought a
anymore.
carton of Cheese Whiz and some crackers. I'm like, hell yeah, this used to
gonna
be
be
dank.
dope. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I missed this, man, from my childhood. I tried it and I'm like, wow, I just wasted
hell am I
$5 on a
doing?
bottle
Yeah.
of Cheese Whiz. This shit's nasty.
Tell you what, I still love though, chicken and a biscuit.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Round 3, here we go,
All right,
ladies and
round
gentlemen.
3.
I'm gonna see what the people are picking for that round 2 so far.
Are
Can't
you on
see
your
it.
app?
I'm looking on my app. I haven't been scoring, but where the hell? Damn it.
All right. Well,
see.
they're both standing in the center right now.
So most people gave round 1 to Khaos.
Yeah.
Then most people gave round 2 to Pereira.
Like we thought.
So yeah, I mean that's right in line with what we were saying.
4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fight, and they're both standing in the middle. They've exchanged some punches, but nobody's really landed yet.
No.
They're just sliding outside of each other's strikes.
Yeah. they both keep throwing and then just kind of getting out of the way.
See, right outside every time.
But I think Khaos has landed the better shots throughout the fight.
Yes.
The best shots came in that first round when he hurt Pereira, but just didn't know. They exchanged kind of left and a right there. One standing southpaw, one standing orthodox. So
I mean, even the best blitz in the second round came from Williams too.
yeah, That 1, 2, 3 that just backed
Yep.
Pereira up against cage.
Yep. Causes a little bit of blood. But
Pereira hasn't been switching stances as much either. He's standing more orthodox.
Oh, he got hit there, though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's not doing hardly as much spinning stuff.
What was that?
Oh, he's trying to get his capoeira going. Just as I say,
Yeah,
he hasn't done
he
any
did. Ooh,
spinning
and then
stuff,
he
he
used the
gets
left
hit again.
hand.
See, he's going to try to start getting funky with it. He's going to have to try to. You're going to see some spinning wheel kicks maybe finally again. I expected to see some of those earlier. You haven't really seen much of them.
Yeah, I think he's trying to conserve the energy though, because that, what I was telling the people when you were up is that those capoeira kicks on Fight Science were deemed to be the most powerful kicks.
Oh, guarantee.
So there's like a mule kick. That was kind of funny the way he kind of slid into that.
Take me.
Woo! Khaos lands a right, and then Pereira comes over the top of
counters.
the left. Ooh, body, head, body. Wow, there's a blitz from Khaos with a 1, 2, 3. He's just going everywhere.
Good head movement there from Pereira. This is a close fight, man.
It's very close.
I don't know who's winning it right now.
Yeah, it's going to be it depends on what the judges score. I mean, the round 1, it's got to be Khaos. Round 2, it could be either guy, I think.
And this round's really close.
And this round 3 right now is
But
very close as well.
2.5 minutes left. We have half a round left for someone to steal the round.
Yeah.
Or earn the round, not even steal it.
I still think the better shot. There's another one. Ooh, he stunned Pereira with that one. He landed right on the chin.
He got that knee into the body at the same time.
Yeah, Pereira's starting to wear on that face. His mouth is starting to look blood red.
All right.
And I
This
think
is an interesting fight. I did not think that. I don't think anybody thought this one was going third round.
Yeah, you look at Khaos. Look at the numbers right now. Khaos is starting to pull away a little bit there. He's landed more. Pereira's throwing and missing, but Khaos is landing. Jesus, Khaos
But
has
he also
almost
gets
doubled
the
him.
pressure.
Khaos has more than doubled him in strike output. What the hell? That can't be right.
No, that can't be right.
These stat numbers, these live stats on ESPN have to be off.
Pereira shoots in. He gets
And
the takedown.
In side control instantly with 140 left. He might, if Khaos can't get up, Pereira might steal this round because I think Khaos is probably leading the dance at this point. And Pereira has some submission wins.
Yeah. He's got a much better ground game than Khaos Williams does.
This is crazy, man. This might ruin a lot of back-to-back cards, ruining people's picks. But Khaos is standing up. Here we go. All right, we're standing up. Let's go. Get back to the center, boys.
But now Khaos Williams really has to do something to give himself the edge here on the cards.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I don't
too
know
close.
if that takedown was close enough to take it, though. Because
Right now they have this round separated by 4 strikes.
yeah, look at the first 2
as
rounds,
far as
though.
significant strikes. I know, but
Yeah.
we're looking at it round by round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at the first 2 rounds. Each round, Khaos was leading in significant strikes. And in this round, he's landed the better strikes. So I think, if we're going to say striking has not been even at that point, but grappling hasn't either. But there wasn't enough of the grappling for me to really say.
And that's
2
another
takedowns, though.
Right as you say that, not enough.
That's why I said there might not be enough, but
Oh, man.
he finishes this last 20 seconds on top, dude. He'll get this round.
Now, what does Khaos have on the ground? We need to see this.
But
Can he
I
survive?
think
Can he get out? He's looking to do some stuff.
those first 2 rounds might go to Khaos. Dude, it's going to be a crazy. We might get a split decision here.
All right.
I think it'll be a split.
7 seconds.
4, 3, 2.
What the hell? You're 4, 3,
I'm
2.
almost going to guarantee because I was trying to catch up. I was trying to catch up with the count. 4, 3, 2, 1. But
he was ahead of the count.
I was. That's why I was trying to catch up because I started at 4 when it was at 3, or I said 4 at 4, but it switched to 3 right as I said it. So I was like 4, 3. Shit, they're throwing me off my count.
What the hell is this guy saying?
But we might have ourselves a split decision here.
It's gonna be
Round 1, I think, is Khaos. Round 3 is probably Pereira. Round 2 could be either guy.
Yeah.
I think Khaos may have taken round 2 just based off of significant strikes landed, but who the hell knows?
Well, that's the hard part, though. That's the hard part because Pereira finished the round. Was it round 1? He finished with the rear naked choke.
He tried to in round 2, I think it was.
Was it round 2? Round 2. That.
But
might have been him.
it was on for like maybe 3 seconds.
Yeah, that was round 2.
He kind of jumped on him for the last 3 seconds. Then he held on too long.
It was close, though. Yeah, he did hold on too long, but the ref didn't take a point away. At least I didn't see him take a point away.
But the judges might dock his ass. They ain't supposed to, but you never know. sometimes they might be like, okay, I'm taking a point from that dude just because.
This is like Husmil Paul Harris.
Yeah, right? Jesus, that guy. But here we go for the decision. You got to turn on your subtitles. No, turn that down.
I'm okay with that right there.
Way down. Further.
I can't go any further.
Go 5.
No.
4.
Nope.
All I know, we got this going on. 3 rounds. Here we go. Judge's decision. All 3, 29-28. They gave it to Pereira, so they gave Pereira round 2. So 2 and 3 to Pereira.
Damn it. I lost again.
Yeah, that's a loss. That's another loss for me. But, I mean, like I said, it was that close. You can't really argue with it. I probably would have gave Khaos round 2 based off of volume and punches landed and stuff like that.
It was just a close round, and
it was just really close.
Just finished off with a rear naked choke. That was my only thing that really gave it to him.
Well, he also switched the dance. He was kind of the one leading the dance in the middle.
Yeah, and that's true. That's true. Because
Khaos was circling at that point.
Khaos controlled the center in the first round.
And then part of the second round, but the majority of the second round was really weird. It was like Khaos was taking a break or he was tired or something.
Yeah.
Even though he was landing more strikes, he turned into Pereira and started circling, and Pereira held the middle.
Yep.
So I think that probably played into Pereira's favor in the judge's eyes there.
Yeah, because it's always they're going to look at pressure. Mm-hmm. And, in close rounds, they're going to look at pressure. They are going to look at how you finish at the end of the round. Finishing, you have the pressure. Strikes are pretty close. And then you finish the round in a rear naked choke situation. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It was a close round.
Yeah, it was a close round, good fight. Looks like only one person picked Pereira. It looks like Girth Brooks. He moved up.
You still maintain first place, though.
Yeah, I knew I was going to take first. Everybody had Khaos Williams by knockout round 1 in that, except for Girth Brooks, apparently.
Emery Slayer stays
who had Pereira by knockout round 1. Ha! Lol. But, yeah, so, I mean, I stay in first place, but let's see how far back I move. Hopefully not too far because, 21. that's
21.
That's back-to-back losses. But, I mean, I feel like most people probably pick Khaos in that fight.
I'm saying 21.
Let's take a look here, damn it.
21 is my guess.
What is going on? This site's crashing. Come on. Oh, my God. Shut the front door. Okay. I'm still in first, but let's go to my page real quick. So there's been some upsets tonight. That's back-to-back upsets, yeah?
Yep.
So I dropped all the way to 46. Damn. I mean, so that means there's about 30 people that passed me up, a little bit, 34 people that passed me.
Yep.
So 34 people at least picked Pereira.
34 of the people that were close to the top.
Yeah. 34 people that passed me up.
Bitches.
Every single one of them. But, I mean, I'm still in the lead in the group by quite a bit. About 135 points. So, or no, I'm looking at my own. What am I leading in the group?
You're leading by 120 points.
120 points, okay.
Yep. 450 is the next one. You have 3 people chasing your tail with Emery Slayer, Bueno Knights, and Heather that are really close. But you can't forget about Girth Brooks and Townsy, who are really close as well.
Yeah, it just depends on what everybody picked. So for this next fight, I've got Aldo. I'm not feeling good about my main card here, guys. I'm 1-2 on the main card. I went 7-0 on the undercard. I'm 1-2 on the main card so far.
I'm just having a terrible night altogether.
Yeah. You're still down there in last place.
3 correct picks.
I mean, I was there a couple weeks ago, I feel like. It was my first time taking last place.
Yeah, I took second to last that one.
Oh, yeah? I'm going to check Twitter and see what Twitter has to say about this, though, because I feel like, let's take a look. A lot of people might be upset about that. I don't know. Let's see how the app gave everybody. Or where's it at, damn it? Where's my app? There it is. So, yeah, most people on here gave round 3 to Pereira as well, by an actual wider margin than either of the first 2 rounds. So...
Well, what I'm looking at on mixedmartialarts.com on the underground, I think most people are giving it to Williams, 29-28 Williams.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah, I think
it comes down to that second round ultimately.
Yeah, it definitely came down to the second round. And, you know, like I said, Williams did outstrike him in the second round and the first round. Outstruck him in both rounds.
However, this comment's interesting here. Anything from 29-28 Williams to 30-27 for the Brazilian would have been fair.
I don't know about that.
So
You going to give him the first round too?
I think he was just kind of pointing out the fact that the first round was still really close. There was
don't know.
ultimately the only person who had nobody really had a super decisive round.
No, I would say, well, actually, Pereira did have a pretty decisive third round. Based off what everybody's given, I think everybody unanimously gave the thid round to Pereira.
Well, I mean, he won the round, but it wasn't like he went out there and dominated the round. It wasn't super decisive. It was a close round. He had a couple of takedowns, but let's be honest. What did he do with the takedowns?
Round one was clearly Khaos. I don't know that it was that close. I mean, it was close up until the point where Khaos almost finished the fight. That was the separator right there. So round two it's really what it came down to. Round two, what did the judges see? You know, they saw Pereira in the middle and Williams circling outside. Even though he was landing more,
and then he finished with on top with the choke.
And then they saw with the rear naked attempt there at the end. He kind of just walked up, grabbed it, and threw it on too.
Held onto it.
It was really weird.
He's like, "All right, I'm gonna take it."
I can't believe Khaos let him get that because he literally just walked up to him, put his arms around his neck, and then just drug him to the ground. It was like, what the hell?
You know, well, Khaos was kind of out of position. He was twisted a little bit sideways, and Pereira just tried to take advantage of an opportunity. But yeah, kind of a little bit of a bitch move, holding on a little bit too long there.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any excuse. Oh, I didn't hear the bell. The ref was literally on you, trying to break you off, dude. Like, don't give me that shit.
That's the stuff that gets you in trouble.
Yeah, don't do that anymore.
The ref didn't say anything though, as far as taking a point away.
No, I'm sure he gave him a good stern warning.
Now, if he decided to take a point away from that, now that fight's a draw.
A draw. It would have been 28-28 across the board.
Yeah, crazy. In a close round.
So tomorrow, Submission Underground.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
Cowboy versus RDA.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be interesting because Cowboy and RDA met in the Octagon once.
Yep.
And RDA finished Cowboy. Unfortunately, man, I'm a huge Cowboy fan. But it's really going to be interesting to see Cowboy in a grappling match because he hasn't used his jiu-jitsu too much in MMA. And he's a black belt.
Yep.
So this should be fun.
He does. Well, Cowboy does use his jiu-jitsu mostly when people take him down.
Right.
He's not the guy who's like initiating.
That's what I mean. He doesn't get in there. He doesn't really go for the jits too much, even though he's a black belt.
Yep.
He likes to knock dudes out and put on a show.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's part of why he's got such a huge fan following. But
yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
That should be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Tomorrow, so that's streaming on Fight Pass, right?
Yep. It's going to be fun. So it's on at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. on the East Coast. I'm excited about it overall. It's so crazy, though, because as an amateur, I fought inside that same cage that they use to do the Submission Underground because that's the FCFF cage.
Right.
And they do typically, when it's not COVID time, what they'll do is they'll do an amateur fight card the night before the Submission Underground. And it's the FCFF, Full Contact Fighting Federation, owned by Chael Sonnen and Kevin Keeney. And they put a show on. And what happened is eventually they were able to change that into a situation where they had Submission Underground go on Sundays. They rent out the Roseland Theater. The Roseland Theater, Rumble at the Roseland is what they would do. And they started doing the Submission Undergrounds, which was quickly picked up and put on to Fight Pass. So I'm pretty excited about it. I do love when they do the tag team jiu-jitsu matches on Submission Underground.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fun, though. The
tag team jiu-jitsu is fun. You remember recently I told you somebody had put out a comment out there about putting Nick and Nate versus Jake and
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul in a Russian-style MMA match. For those who don't know, Russian style, like they get teams in there and they just go to war. It's fun.
Some weird shit.
It's just fun. Don't take it serious. You just got to watch it and watch it for what it is, entertainment, pure entertainment. And it's fun to watch sometimes. It reminds me of, the hooligan brawls out there in like London and stuff. You ever watch like some of that stuff, dude?
We should make picks on that. I wonder if you can.
On what? On Sug?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've only seen ACA, like all the MMA stuff. I haven't seen any submission tourney stuff.
They got the fight card on here, so why not?
Ryan Bader?
Yep, Ryan Bader versus
Rumble?
Well, I don't know if this is not the updated card.
Bader and Rumble are grappling, huh?
This might not be the updated card because I don't know if that fight's happening anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's still there. Bader and Rumble are grappling. That's interesting because both those guys are in Bellator. And is Bader the 205-pound champ still? He lost that one?
He lost it in his last
He's still
fight.
the heavyweight champ though, right?
Or maybe it was the heavyweight one. He lost one of them in his last
One of
fight.
them. I know he lost one, but he's still a champion in one of those divisions.
Yeah. He lost to...
That's light heavyweight.
That was light heavyweight, so he's still the heavyweight champ.
Yeah, Nemkov. So he's still heavyweight. So Rumble could technically, I mean, if he wanted to, he could challenge him for heavyweight too. That guy's... So he signed with Bellator as a light heavyweight.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make Yoel versus Rumble right now. That should be a fun fight.
I mean, you only got a few good big fights left in Yoel. Why not take advantage of it?
Yeah. And
no offense to him, he's just old.
They're going to do it at 205 too. Yoel, they didn't want him at 185. They signed him at 205.
It's a fresh start. It's a good idea.
It is a good idea, I think. And you know, I also think that Rumble, though, I did not see him signing at 205, but he signed at 205. I thought for sure that dude was over 300 pounds of solid muscle, and I didn't think there's any way he'd be getting down to 205 pounds again. But I've looked on his Instagram lately, and he's looking pretty lean.
I think it 100% comes down to marijuana. That's why he didn't sign with the UFC, or why he didn't stick with the UFC.
Oh, probably
because he owns a marijuana business, and he talked about how the rules in the UFC. He didn't say specifically marijuana, but he talked about the rules and all that shit.
Did you watch his interview with Bellator when they had his press conference? Someone asked him if he was in the marijuana business. He's like, the what business? The marijuana. He's like, got this look. He's like, yeah, I'm still in the weed business. Yeah. They're like, the what business? He's like, the weed business. Yeah, I'm always in the weed business.
And that's part of the problem.
But he wasn't talking about an actual business.
No, he's still in the...
He was talking about his, because they asked him about a company, but he didn't say anything about a company.
He does. He invested in a grow.
Yeah.
Up. So.
But he wasn't talking about a business. He was talking about his business.
No, I'm sure he's talking about his business.
100%. Look at this. You'll have to watch it after later, but he was straight up talking about smoking weed, and that's what he was talking about.
Oh, he smokes weed, yeah.
No, I know, but that's what he was talking about. He was asked about his business, and he didn't comment about a business. He was commenting about him, 100%. He's like, yeah, I'm still in the business, and he kind of got that like, yeah, wink, wink, business. Yeah, that's what I got going on.
100%. I guarantee
it was pretty funny.
I guarantee you a lot of what it came down to had to do with the marijuana thing, especially because...
I would not doubt it at all.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Vegas and everything being in Vegas.
Bellator, they've been putting on shows on reservations, right?
For years.
Yeah.
For years. They've done a lot of shows on reservations.
They do them all over the place, but I mean, they've been putting on shows on reservations, so...
I mean, reservations has been a thing that they've done regularly, you know, throughout the history of the promotion. But, you know, like, I think the Taki fights, Taki Palace, TPS.
Yeah.
I think that those are all reservation fights as well. Not that they really have anything to do with that, but they're a bigger promotion that they can use that area to go through too as well.
Should be interesting.
All right, Jose Aldo. Man, so you've got Jose Aldo picked. I've got Jose Aldo picked.
Yeah, I think Aldo actually finishes Chito Vera in this one. I've got him picked by knockout round 2.
It's just a big difference as far as competition.
This is a big step up for Chito Vera after the Sean O'Malley fight.
And he looked good in that fight.
He did. He looked all right.
But Jose Aldo is just different level.
Yeah.
Much different level.
And he's really not that old either.
I gave it to him, Aldo by decision.
I mean, it's possible. It's only a 3-round fight. My only issue with Chito Vera is, you know, like we said, the level of competition.
Yeah. This is his biggest fight to date.
If he pulls this out, dude, this will launch him. Yeah.
Your beard ain't got nothing on that.
I'm trying to compete with that right now. A little bit longer. Same shagginess though. Not as full.
I need to go shave.
Nah.
Too much.
You got the exact same patch though that I have.
I hate that patch.
So do I. Thought about using like some growth oils and stuff like that, but then I was like, nah, I ain't wasting my money on that
growth
stuff.
hormone. I don't know how that stuff works though.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Maybe it grows hair. I don't know. But what I will tell you though, I really enjoy my new soap and shampoo shit.
Oh, the Sasquatch, isn't that what you got? Yeah.
I didn't want to say the name, but yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
They don't pay me anything, but
right. Well, if you're gonna talk about it, you might as well tell people what you're
Dr.
using.
Squatch though, part of it's supposed to help with like hair growth and healthiness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, my hair feels way better when I use it. In general, that's all I use. So,
It's like isn't it? They got that's bar soap, isn't it? But do they have like a gel and stuff too?
They have a soap and shampoo. They have like a shampoo and conditioner.
Interesting.
They also have a deodorant, but I don't really need their deodorant, so I don't wear deodorant much. I just don't get that stinky, so it's good to go.
There you go.
So I mean, every once in a while.
Damn, dude, look at that.
Especially not during the winter season. Hardly ever do I ever have any issues with that.
Yeah, I need to get this win so I can get back in the win column, man. I need to 8 out of 12 right now, or 8 out of 10 technically out of the 10 fights. If I can get to 10-2 on the night, I'll be pretty happy. That'll give me my 4th win. I'll be right up there with Liam Perez and Lucas Ross for the most wins in our group.
If you finish off well, not many people are going to be moving ahead of you.
Yeah, because I feel like most people probably have the same picks. This one might be a little different. There might be some people picking Cheeto Vera. And then the main event's probably going to be 50-50 on who you picked. I like Geoff Neal, but
oh man, he probably will win the fight.
we just haven't seen him against the level of competition of Stephen Thompson. That's my only issue with Geoff Neal.
And that's where you end up running into a lot of problems with picking the underdog, right?
Yeah.
Is oftentimes the undercard is going to be based off of level of competition.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
But I feel like, I think Geoff Neal's the favorite.
he is a slight favorite.
Yeah. I picked Wonder Boy.
So did I.
Wonder Boy.
What is the secret of your power?
All-time greatest walkout song of any MMA fighter.
Boy.
100%.
Oh, won't you take me far
But all right,
away
Jose Aldo is
from
now
the
walking
rocky
out
mountain?
right now. God dang it, dude. My nose is like itching like mother.
Yeah.
Got all these, probably got my mustache hair up in there. It's bugging.
He was snorting cocaine off on the side. I'm just kidding. That one dude
Never.
in that
Is that
video.
a new tat?
I don't know, but it's awful
It's
vibrant.
Very bright and sticks out. I don't remember
I don't even
that.
know if it's a real. I don't know if it's a new tattoo.
It looks like a damn sticker.
It looks like it is. He's probably getting paid to do it. He's gonna get in trouble from the UFC. They're like, all right, fine. They won't let you put it on your shorts.
It
We'll
might
give
be
you a
one of
fake
those
tattoo."
like those fake kid tattoos, you know, that you kind of just stick on. with
Yeah,
water.
that's what it looks like. It wasn't there yesterday. It wasn't there before he walked out either.
That could be a real tat.
I don't know. It's awful vibrant though.
Is that for like a Navy or military thing? It looks like an anchor in the circle.
I don't know.
What is that?
Stop moving, camera. I want to get
Right?
focused.
Tell Aldo to hold still too, damn it.
I mean, that looks like a real tat from
That's
this
a real
angle.
tat, but I don't remember it being there in the Yon fight, was it?
No, I don't remember. It looks like it's like
Dude.
fresh too.
Yeah, let me look at. I'm gonna look this up. I want to see Aldo versus Yon.
No, it wasn't there. There's no way.
I don't feel like it was there.
Yep.
Hold on. Is
Yep.
this Aldo Yon?
I don't know, but not there.
But yeah, it's not there in the posters either. There's Aldo Yon.
Look at it right there. Nope.
Can't see anything there. I don't see. You would see it from the side, but
Well,
I
I
don't
think
see
that
anything.
that's it. Those are the yellow shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
He's got a fresh new tattoo.
Nope, that's Faber. Damn it.
Yep. Nope, right there. Yeah.
No, that's just pictures. I
Yeah.
want to see the
Either way.
actual.
He's got a fresh new tattoo. He doesn't have nearly as many as Marlon Vera, but if you look at Marlon Vera's tattoos, they are not as vibrant as Jose Aldo's. So Jose Aldo's tattoos got to be like fresh.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like really saturated. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
It's not there. Yeah, so that's a new tattoo for Jose Aldo.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, unless you get a tattoo and take it with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely an anchor in a blue circle.
It's like a ring. It's like a diamond ring.
Couldn't read the words.
Because that looks like a crown on top of it.
It does look like a crown on top.
So it might be a ring with some sort of, I don't know. I don't know enough about Brazil's stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. But it looks like it might be some sort of military type deal. For
a member, family member or something. Maybe. But it's funny that we're putting more
on his
into the tattoo.
Well, I just got done watching. Netflix added, what was it, Inked? I think it's Inked. I don't remember. But I watched like the first two seasons.
That's all they have on there.
It was only the first 2 seasons, but I love that show.
I love that show.
So I watched them again. We used
You
to
don't
watch
even have
that
any
back in the
tattoos yet,
day. Nope, I'm still clean. But I love tattoos. I just don't want to get them on my body. I don't know. I want them on my body, but I'm so like
commitment.
Like, if there's anything wrong with it, I'm gonna freak the F out.
Number 7 Aldo versus number 15 Vera.
And we're in the middle. Vera looking to land those leg kicks early. You see him kicking at the knees of Aldo again. He might be trying to do that same thing.
Aldo doing what he's been doing lately, maintaining the center there, holding his position. Dude, do you remember the Aldo that used to run across the cage and throw flying
blitz
knees?
people like right at the start?
Yeah.
Aldo checked that leg kick. Dude, his knee looks like he's had surgery on it. What the hell? Look at that. The way the muscle kind of sits, it looks like it's missing.
Teardrop?
It looks like he's missing muscle off his knee right there. Crazy. It's probably just because his goddamn thighs are so thick.
They're just very developed.
Yeah.
They're muscular legs. Not a lot happening.
Yeah, we're still just standing in the middle. Vera's throwing leg kicks, and Vera shoots for a takedown on Aldo. He's got a body lock right now.
He's deep in there. Good defense, though, from Aldo, not going down on that.
Vera's got Aldo up against the cage right now, which is surprising to me.
With double underhooks. And not much happening here.
No,
Vera's still
landing
controlling
some knees,
that
though.
spot. Still controlling him with double underhooks. Really just kind of pressuring it in. He has his head in the temple, and he's just really kind of pressuring in. Kind of on the jaw, not necessarily the temple. But pressuring in, holding him up against the cage, throwing a couple of knees.
Yeah.
Another knee
Aldo
there.
just seems content letting it happen. He rips the body, though.
Now it's a 3-round fight,
like
Aldo.
Foot fighting. He's used to so many 5-rounders.
He's not pummeling inside, and that's what's kind of
he's not doing anything. He's just content
kind of
letting
staying
him
there.
sit here. And they're both just kind of exchanging strikes. Like Vera's landing some knees while Aldo tries to rip the body.
And Aldo palms the head a little bit every once in a while. But not a lot going on right now.
If you look at Vera, he's kind of got that arm down now, protecting his ribs there where Aldo was landing.
Okay, Aldo pummels in, got one underhook. He's starting to shield out, looking like he's trying to go for the next underhook. He's got the thumb inside, but he's not pummeling the hand in yet. He's trying to press off the cage with his foot too.
And Aldo twisted around, and he kind of grabs the cage,
And he's
grabbing
grabbing
the cage, and he lets go.
Breaks apart.
Looked like he thought about it, then put one in at a time.
How many can I get away with?
Let's see if I do
Never
it
mind, let's just
slowly,
go
they
back to
won't
the
catch
center.
me. But Vera throws a head kick that's blocked by Aldo.
Damn HD cameras.
Another leg kick from Vera. Another leg kick from Vera.
Ooh,
Aldo
nice
rips
body
to the
shot.
body. Aldo with a jab. Kind of back Vera up, dude. Dang. Another leg kick. Another rip to the body and a left hook that clipped Vera's head.
Look at how fast he is to cover up right now and everything.
Dude, Aldo's landing to the body hard. Really hard.
Ooh.
Aldo just missed a right hand. Vera's circling now.
Aldo still in the center.
Vera throws a kick to the body, blocked. Jab, another shot to the body
Misses
from
with
Aldo.
the jab, but he gets through to the body.
And that one put Vera up against the cage, and Vera's back out. There's the leg kicks from Aldo that we're used to seeing.
Just got to keep him
Hard
going.
leg kick.
That's some serious
There's
tat
a left
work,
hook.
though.
Look at that leg kick, dude.
Look
He
at
almost
those tattoos, though. You're not going to see the redness because of them.
right, but he damn near buckled Vera on that one.
Yeah, he did.
That was only like the second or third leg kick. Yeah, the bubbles are coming up.
It happens.
Uh-oh.
Still not a lot going on right now, though.
Vera throws a head kick that's blocked again.
Missed by a mile on it, though.
Yeah. Vera pummels in. He's trying to get him against Aldo against the cage. Aldo pushes off. Lands a couple strikes on the way out. Aldo is going for that body work, dude. That was a knee to the body on the way out there. We're standing right in the center. 20 seconds. Aldo to the body again. This is straight right. Vera throws a head kick. It lands, but Aldo with a shot to the body and then a leg kick. Another big leg kick.
Aldo's starting to open up a little bit. Vera's winning the striking stats so far, though.
Head kick, though. Yeah, Vera's been landing a lot. Aldo came on a little too late, maybe.
I think that's probably a Vera round.
It might be. I think that's going to go either way in the judges because Aldo finished much stronger. And judges have recency bias.
100%. So right now, 19 total strikes landed to Vera's 28 total strikes. All 28 of Vera's strikes landed are significant strikes. According to their stats, remember the judges don't see this.
Yeah, judges don't see this. They only see what they see in the cage.
So they don't have replays. They don't have stats. Yeah. They don't have close-up. Whatever they see is what they see.
Yeah, that first half of the round probably swung it in Vera's favor, but the judges, like I said, they have recency bias. And Aldo finished the round much stronger. Those 3 leg kicks were probably the most significant, and Aldo's strikes to the body. They were more significant than anything Vera landed.
Though, so they say that Vera landed 26 leg strikes.
The hell?
Or that kicks.
He was touching legs. A lot of leg kicks.
I didn't feel like there was 26 though.
Yeah, I don't know. He was tapping them a lot. They didn't do anything, but look at this. Look at the rip to the body. Boom.
Yeah, beautiful. And then look at the kicks.
I'm giving that round to Aldo, dude, because his striking. While
throw it on your app?
No, I haven't done any on the app, but while Vera did land more, I think Aldo landed the better shots, far more better shots. Throughout.
Yeah, the more significant strikes of the significant strikes landed.
So let me go check. I'll take a look and see what the group says here on that one so far. What they're giving round 1 for.
Aldo rips 2 to the body and then he goes to the head. Him and Chito Vera are standing in the center.
So I submitted for Aldo.
Okay, so Phil Murphy gives it Aldo 10-9.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Yep, Sean Sheehan 10-9 Aldo.
Yeah, I gave it 10-9 Aldo on my app as well. The rest of the group hasn't updated for the who gave it to who, but so most common global pick was Aldo 10-9, 9.88 to 9.12. So that was almost a perfect 10-9 for Aldo according to the Verdict app.
Well, some 10-9s are easier than others.
Yeah.
But this one wasn't that easy, I don't think.
So I'm looking for the Aldo finish here, baby. Let's go. Let me get that perfect move back into the top 25. I think my highest finish is 21.
Let me get that Aldo decision.
I mean, as long as Aldo wins, I should be still in first place because that's another 50, and I'm already 120 ahead.
Yeah,
so.
I think you'll still be in first place.
Yeah, look at that. They're saying 32 leg strikes now for Vera. See, those are what he does. He does a lot of these little short, just teep kicks to the knee that aren't really doing much.
But they're counting them as significant strikes, though.
Aldo does. Ooh, there's a nice left. Aldo does have some redness on that left leg, though. If you look at the calf and the knee area, there is some red.
But I don't think that all of those are significant, and they're counting them all as significant strikes.
No, that's the weird thing is they're not all significant.
No.
And Aldo is checking them. He's checking a lot of them, too. That was a nice front kick to the body from Vera. See, another little teep kick to the knee, but it didn't do anything.
It's not a significant strike. It's not doing anything.
No, it didn't do anything. It just touched.
It didn't buckle the knee, didn't do nothing.
No. But Vera's hanging in there with Aldo, which is a very good sign for him.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of where he belongs. Yeah. Nice jab from Vera. But Aldo's definitely winning this fight. He has the power advantage for sure. Ooh! He loaded
Vera's
up
like,
on
all right, that was cool. Vera was going to do it himself. You see that? He's like, I like that.
Ooh, rips to the body again. A little 1-2 to the body.
All right.
2.5 to work, Aldo. Come on, baby. Give me this knockout round 2. Let's go.
No, don't knock him out. Just win the decision.
I'll take a knockout round 3 for some more semi points, but
I'll take
ooh,
a
another
decision.
rip to the body. Jesus. I can't believe Vera's body's holding up from these shots. These shots are hard to the body. Aldo goes in for the clinch. Vera pushes him up against the cage. Vera lands a knee. Vera going for a trip takedown. Aldo keeps it standing. So right now they're kind of at a looks like Aldo's got one under. Vera's got one under. They're both exchanging knees right now.
Yep, Vera has him pressured against the cage, just maintaining right now. Still no change yet. No change. Couple knees to the legs. They're exchanging knees here, but Vera does have him pressured against the cage. So this is going to look more favorable to him. Except he tried to take him down and he gave up the position. That was terrible.
Another knee.
He tried to take down Aldo and he just gave up the position that he had.
Vera just stuck his tongue out like, yeah, I'm in this. You know what I'm saying?
He was in it, but he gave away the position that was helping him win it.
1 minute left in the second round here. Ooh, Vera just landed his best punch of the entire fight with that straight left.
It's a beautiful counter.
Yeah. Vera's pushing Aldo up against the cage again. Lands a knee to the body.
Controlling against the cage still. Rip to the body, dude. Rip.
Throws a knee that was kind of like knee on knee there almost. Aldo with the knee. He's going for that plum clinch.
Rip to the body. Rip, rip, rip. Just go. I know you're trying to block that knee off, but rip to the body. Come on.
But the longer it stays here, the longer it favors Vera.
100%.
The refs are going to see this, or the judges are going to see this, and they'll give this one to Vera. But Aldo reverses, and Vera reverses right back in. So we just did an entire 360 right there.
All right.
Vera's throwing knees, ripping to the body. Knees to the thigh. Aldo lands a knee to the thigh. Vera to the body. Aldo to the body with a knee. Vera lands to the body. Aldo with another knee to the body. Whew. We got one, and that's round.
All right. He high-fives the ref.
All right. So a lot of the app is giving round 2 to Cheeto Vera, but very close. 9.62 to 9.39.
I give Vera the round.
It's probably a Vera round.
I believe.
I think Aldo still landed the better shots that round, but Vera landed more volume and control.
Yeah.
So,
what do the stats say? Let's check those out real quick. Boom. So Vera at 66 total strikes and
every single one of them is still significant. I don't know how, because a lot of those that are landing are not significant.
I agree. I don't think that a lot of those are significant strikes.
He is landing, though.
He's landing,
just had
but
those
they should be total strikes landed, not significant strikes. So I don't know. I don't know how they do their stats, but based on the stats that they have right now listed, supposedly with 2 seconds left, that's where we're at right now. 43 significant strikes or total strikes for Aldo.
All right.
66 for Vera.
Round 3. Here we go. Let's see if they put Twitter up and see what the Twitter users are saying so far. And Cheeto Vera just comes walking right out right away. Grabs him. Aldo grabs him back. Aldo's got his back now.
Wow.
Whoo, kid. So, I mean, if Aldo gets a finish here, whether it's a submission or a knockout.
The way he did that was too easy, too.
It was very easy. And look at the way he's got that leg trapped behind the knee of the
beautiful
Vera's left leg.
Nice job, Vera.
Vera's stepping out of it, yeah. Aldo drags him. Oh, and Vera lands an elbow on that drag. But Vera stayed standing. I have no idea how. Because Aldo just kind of put his weight into it. And there, Aldo's got both hooks. He jumps right into both hooks. But he's still high. Let's see what Vera does. He's a little high on there. See if Vera shakes him off. Yeah, Vera's going to pull him off here in just a second.
Just shake, shake, shake. Just shake a little. All you got to do is just keep shaking a little. Yep,
there it is.
Shake, shake, shake.
He's twerking in the middle of the cage, right up there.
Booed.
Imagine if a camera's got that right now.
Keep going.
He's just twerking.
Oh, there's one right there. They could have
told him. And now they're on the ground, and Aldo's still on his back.
That's trouble.
That's not good for Vera. And Aldo almost has a his foot's over the top. He's almost got a body triangle if he wanted it.
He's also
And
gotta
he's
be
going
careful
for it. There it
because
is.
Vera's looking to crank on that.
There's the body triangle.
See, Vera steps over the top of it. He's going to try to crank on it, but that's really a pressure thing. It's not
Nope,
gonna hurt.
that's bad for Vera now.
Oh.
Now we got a full body triangle. Full body triangle for Jose Aldo. 3.5 to work here. Oh, this is a bad spot for Chito Vera.
Ooh, we still got time.
He's got plenty of time, but this is a bad spot.
But that means more time for Aldo, too.
Yeah, this is a bad spot for Vera.
Belt.
You know, I got to give props to Vera. He's putting up a much better fight than I thought he would against Aldo.
100%. I mean, although I did think it would go to a decision, so Aldo still got 3 minutes to make it go to a decision, and let's see it happen.
I kind of feel like you thought it would probably be a dominant decision, though.
Yeah.
It has been anything but dominant. And Chito Vera, I believe he's a black belt on the ground, isn't he?
I don't know, but there's levels to the black belts.
There is levels to it, but I think it just means he's no slouch.
Mm-hmm. Some of these black belts, you know.
Yeah, he's a BJJ black belt. So
you know who else is a black belt? Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher got his black belt?
Yeah.
Last time I saw he was a purple.
Well,
But it's been years since I've seen anything about Ashton Kutcher.
According to Michael Bisping.
I mean, I don't doubt it. Kutcher's been training jits for years.
Yeah.
Like years.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, Michael Bisping's podcast, they were talking about Ashton Kutcher. And he said he's a black belt. So
Well,
that's
congrats to Ashton
what I'm going
Kutcher.
off of.
I mean,
yeah.
he's worked for it, man.
Yeah. And he's a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
He's friends with Dan Gable, who got the presidential medal of freedom.
Ashton Kutcher's just a G, man. That dude does so much work for, like, human trafficking.
That's what they were talking about. Him for was for the human trafficking thing.
Yeah, like the guy, he's probably one of the actors in Hollywood that, you know, is actually doing something with his money.
Yeah.
And now Aldo, dude, you see how Vera just stood up with Aldo on his back? That was so easy.
Now what's he gonna do?
Or
Though?
Vera stood up with Aldo on his back. Did I say Aldo and Vera? I don't know.
No, you said it right.
But Aldo still got that body triangle.
Paper towels out here. 'Cause I don't wanna...
And Vera's walking to his corner. So now they're right there in front of Vera's corner. Aldo's working for that. Rear naked still with a minute left to try to get it. Come on, baby. Aldo is just holding onto that body triangle, dude. Jesus. Vera's doing, and Vera tries to slam Aldo. But Aldo still has that body triangle. Aldo's going for an arm now. And Aldo's going for that rear naked again. But Vera is fighting off extremely well. Now he kind of put his hands up. What the hell? Did he just do the jerk off sign? Like he just went and then punched Aldo right in the face. But I mean, dude, you got to get Aldo off you. You can't be mad.
Jerk off sign. You got to get Aldo
You got to get him off. Maybe that's what he was doing.
Woo. He's just grinding on that cup right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
What's up?
Yeah, Joey, he does have a black belt, man. Both these guys are black belts. And welcome back, Joey Johnson. A spork. Oh, she kicked the camera. Just joking. I was waiting to see what Jake would do. But they're out. So that's an Aldo round by far. Dominant round for Aldo. I'm going to go ahead and say that's... Damn, dude. I mean, that might be a 10-8 almost. He was in that position for a long time. But either way, at worst, it's 29-28 Aldo. 29-27 possibly with a 10-8 round.
Sure.
So let's see what the people are saying.
I missed the end of the round, so I couldn't tell you.
The end of the round was exactly the same. Yeah. That's
Aldo.
Most people 9.95 to
maybe.
Aldo.
We'll see.
29-27 for most people. 10-8. So a lot of people gave that a 10-8 round. I agree. 10-8 Aldo. 29-27 is my score. Oh, Ashton Kutcher? Yeah.
Well, if
I didn't
you
know
look
he was a
at
black
it,
belt either.
Marlon Vera had more than double the total strikes according to ESPN right here. He had
a lot of
88
that.
total strikes according to ESPN. As far as significant
score.
strikes, they gave him 30 total more significant strikes.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. They said every single one of his punches in the third round were pretty much not significant. Weird.
Yeah, so I don't know how they come up with the stuff that they come up with.
I have no idea. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna
get
work
to the
on
score here.
a new logo too. I'm gonna try to get like a really sick logo done before I have to go back to class. But let's go to this decision. Here we go. Chito Vera versus Aldo. Props to Chito Vera, man. He showed he belongs right there in the top 10.
Yep. He did a good job.
Yeah. So all three scored
Hold
at
on.
29-28 for Jose Aldo. So all three judges 29-28.
That's a perfect pick.
Jose Aldo.
That's
Jake
a
might move
perfect
up
pick.
a little bit, but I
ain't moving up.
I
I'm
keep
still
my
staying
lead.
in there.
You don't move up at all? Well, everybody probably picked Aldo, I'm assuming. But you get plus 25, so you might close the gap a little bit there on Killa.
Yeah.
Oh, you moved up. Oh, no, what the hell?
What?
What is this?
The fuck are you looking at?
I don't know, but look, it jumped. Dude, this thing is being weird. What the hell?
That's way old.
Okay, here we go.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't move up. So you're only 15 back, though.
Yeah.
You squirt general, damn. You didn't pick Aldo? What the hell? Let me look at this. This mother lover right here. He picked Vera by knockout round 2. Wow. Wow, squirt general. Wow. But Lucas Ross looks like he moved up a little bit. You're still 30 behind him. You're 45 behind JGH. So, yeah. Mario, you're right there at 10. So I moved up into first place still. Stayed up there, but gained an extra 50 points. Looks like Heather 13R might have closed the distance a little bit. Let's see here.
I don't have the stats.
She's
up on the screen.
55 behind me. She got a perfect decision, so she made up 25 points.
Boom, right there.
Emery Slayer's sitting there tied with Heather
Second
13R
place.
at second place.
Nice job.
Emery Slayer also got the Aldo decision right.
All right.
So
good
he
job.
made up 25. So I'm only 55 points ahead of these two now. This is a struggle. But let's see how these two are the only two that can pass me. So let me take a look at their picks for the Wonder Boy Neal fight.
Well, I'll look at Emery Slayers. I'll pull.
I got Heather 13R. She's got Neal knockout round 4. So
you'll pass her. He's got Thompson by decision.
So I've got Thompson. So he can't pass me because I've got Thompson as well. But Heather
You
can.
have Thompson by decision as well.
No, do I have him by decision?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do have Thompson by decision. I could have swore I picked him by knockout in the third, but whatever. Decision works. Oh, no,
You know,
I
it's
did.
funny.
I did go with decision because he hasn't finished anybody in a long time.
You're right.
He wins by decision.
Since like 2016, but I have him by knockout in the third.
You son of a bitch. Sorry, Mom. Love you.
He's lying. He's not sorry.
But either way,
You still
so
got fucking
Heather's
9
the only
correct,
one
though.
that can pass me.
Heather, yep.
So if Neal wins, she passes me. Actually, no, wait. If Neal wins.
But if she loses,
What did she pick Neal by? Hold on. She picked Neal by knockout round 4. So if Neal gets a decision, I still beat her.
Yep.
So I can still beat
So
her.
if Heather gets the right round or a knockout and he wins,
Yeah. That's a
All
semi.
right.
She'll pass me by 10.
yep. But if she loses, Emery takes full second.
That's right. If she loses, Emery will be in second place. Well, who's behind Emery?
It does, yeah. Bueno night.
Bueno Knight.
And Liam
70,
Perez.
full 75 back. So yeah.
But-
Okay.
Oh, Bueno night has Neal knockout round 2,
Ooh.
and then let's see, what does Liam Perez have?
You know, Neal's good. He's so good, but I just could not get on the board. to
Liam
beat
Perez
him.
has Thompson decision.
He can beat Thompson. He can. We've seen he looks phenomenal, but he just has looked phenomenal against subpar competition. That's my only problem.
Hard. I mean, not necessarily subpar, but not.
Well, I would
as-
say
not
mediocre
as,
in
not
terms
as
of
high, not as high caliber.
Stephen Thompson.
See, look, that's a fake tattoo, dude.
He did wipe it off.
Oh,
You
that
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Yeah, it
So
was
he got
one
a
of those.
sponsor thing. No, that's just ink that looks like because it's not rubbing off.
Yeah, it might be
It's
one
like
of those.
ink.
I really
Somebody
we need to
drew it on
rewatch
with a
this
marker,
interview.
dude.
We got to rewatch this interview because that could be technically a foreign substance.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
I
if
don't
he's
know.
got ink on his body that's able to rub right off,
I'm sure that the UFC has rules against that.
I'm sure the commission does too.
I don't know if you remember. Look a long time ago at one of George St. Pierre's old fights before UFC.
Yeah.
It might even be early UFC. He had the.
Well, if it was before UFC, it was probably in
he
Canada.
had he had the the big old words across the back that were on it.
Yeah. All right, so let me take a
I'm
look
just
at
curious about that though. That's
my current. Oops, damn it! I want to look at my standings in terms. See if I went down even more, because a lot of people seem to pick Aldo by decision there. Let's take a look at view all. I was 40 something. I think it's 41. Currently, I'm 49, so I didn't move too far back. But there was a couple people that picked Aldo that passed me up. So, I was talking to Townsy today. I have 4 finishes inside the top 100 for UFC cards,
nice.
and one of those I didn't finish in first place on our group because I only have 3 wins.
That's crazy.
4 finishes ranked inside the top 100 and only 3 wins. You know who beat me on one of those cards?
Mom.
Killa.
Killa
took like 21 on that same card. It was Adesanya versus Costa.
My highest is still 17.
So, I think 21 is my highest so far.
So the next fight card after this, we got
Not till January, dude.
We got almost a month.
Yeah, we got a break. Is it
January
16th, right?
16th.
Yeah. It's weird. There's no New Year's card this year.
I know.
None of that like New Year's weekend.
It's so weird. I don't know. It's weird. But so we do have January 16th. We'll just talk about this shit at the end there, but because that goes into
Poirier McGregor is the weekend after that, right?
Yep.
23rd. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just talk about all that later. So,
What else do we
should be
got
fun.
going on there?
well, UFC 258, they're still trying to figure out that whole fight card right now.
Yeah.
Right now, they have the only fight
Macy
listed
Barber
is Macy
versus
Barber.
Alexa Grasso.
Yeah, that's not going to be the
Oh,
only one. But
man.
they got plenty of time to fill that card, and they actually do have more fighters on that card.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I go to Tapology and look it up,
Yeah. All I know is I need a Stephen Thompson win so I can get the win in our group. That'll be win number 4, and it'll put me right there tied with in a 3-way for the lead.
this guy likes 3 ways.
Yeah, especially with 2 other dudes I don't know.
Oh, that just got weird.
Who made it weird?
You.
Anyway. We just don't need Heather. If Heather wins, she's in a 3-way with 2 dudes that aren't her husband.
Oh. He's a pilot. He don't care.
Hella weird.
Oh yeah, hella weird. So UFC 258, is that what that one is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do have a pay-per-view scheduled for that one. Actually, they do have a main event. That's the Burns versus Usman fight. Look at the card that they have. You guys want to see the card that they have going on already for that one so far? Obviously, things change a lot when they put the cards out this early. Oftentimes
Right.
they change. But right now, they've got Julian Marquez versus Marky Pitolo, Gabe Green versus Philip Rowe, Mallory Martin versus Polyana Vienna. That should be a fun one. Uriah Hall versus Chris Weidman. All right, former champion versus a guy who's somehow top 10, but I don't know. I'm not really sure Uriah Hall's really top 10 or top 11.
I don't think he's top 10 right now.
He's top 11 is what he's ranked. The guy's 16-9. He really hasn't been a super huge standout in the UFC
But
outside of being excited.
He's
being
ranked
excited.
9th right now, isn't he? Because
UFC rankings.
Kevin Holland's ranked 10 and
Yeah. No, I thought. Well, I was looking
and
at their
Uriah
ranking
Hall is ahead of him. Yes. That's welterweight, dude.
there. Oh, 85.
There you go. So if you go down, Kevin Holland is 10, Uriah Hall's 9.
Yeah.
Which is dumb.
I was looking at the rankings that they have listed on the event. Right there. You see?
Yeah.
It says 11. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think Uriah Hall's a top 10 guy at all. No offense to him, but I mean, he really hasn't fought anybody to put him as a top 10 guy. If you look at him right now, look at his last 3 wins: Anderson Silva, Antonio Carlos Silva, Jr., and then Bivon Lewis. He did lose to Paulo Costa. He lost to Gegard Mousasi, but Mousasi's a badass, and he lost to Derek Brunson. I don't know. I'm not sure he's a top 10 guy, but you know, beating Anderson Silva, they give him a little bit of points there, I guess. But I'm still not sold on him being a top 10 guy. So coming up in this one here, I've got Thompson picked to win by knockout in round 3. Yes, I know he hasn't knocked anybody out in a long time, but he's fought a lot better competition, in my opinion, than Geoff Neal has fought. Obviously, that doesn't mean anything. Geoff Neal, he's a tough fighter, but if you really look at it, Mike Perry's what, 1-5, 1-4 in his last 5 fights. Let's look at that. You know, Mike Perry. Okay, so he's 2-3 in his last 5, but if you look at it, let's look here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-3 in his last 9. So he's 6-4 in his last 10. You know, so Mike Perry hasn't looked that good. That's Geoff Neal's last win. Nico Price is a good fighter, not the greatest. He's a tough fighter, but you know,
I mean,
he's not a top 10 guy. And you're right, he went to a draw with an old cowboy. So you know that's what Geoff Neal's looking at in his last couple of fights there.
And the Mike Perry deal, Mike Perry's really not that good.
Well, no, Mike Perry, like I just said,
So,
you know, Mike Perry's he's 3-6 in his last 9, 4-10 or 4-6 in his last 10. You know, he hasn't done that well, and you know, Mike Perry's the guy that just comes out and he throws heavy punches, but he's not that great. He could potentially be, maybe if he had a real camp or something.
Yeah. Could be.
But yeah,
I
so
don't know.
this one we got Thompson
He did
coming
say that he was done with all the bullshit and he's gonna focus on him now and his training and he's really gonna put in the effort. But let's see what happens.
It's time to change it up. You got a kid coming.
He also said if Logan Paul takes the fight or Jake Paul, that he'll let Darren Till corner him for one of those. That shit would be hilarious. He should let Darren Till corner him anyway. I would tune in for that. Just to see if they start swinging on each other in the corner.
That'd be some funny shit.
Watch Darren Till smack him up a little bit. Dude, what are you doing?
Darren Till's so funny. That guy's funny. You know who he reminds me of? You ever seen the movie or the TV show Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, but I haven't watched that in a while. I never made it past the first season.
He reminds me of the main guy from Peaky Blinders. I love that show. Are you kidding me?
It's a good show. I just never could make it. I watch it and then I get into something else that I is like grabs my attention more. So I watched that. But here's Geoff Neal walking to the cage. If Geoff Neal wins this, it'll be the biggest win of his career by far. So to this point.
Yeah, 100%.
I just don't know that he's going to be able to take Thompson down. If you know, like I feel like that's his key to victory in this fight is to get Thompson on the ground. But Thompson has some of the best takedown defense in MMA.
And he has amazing counter striking.
Yeah. This is probably why he has some of the best takedown defense.
Right. Let's see. I want to get a Darren Till picture where he's cutting weight. Because then he's super skinny. Yeah,
Both
right there.
USC and UW declined their bowl invites. Yeah, we're probably going to decline our bowl invite too. I know Mario Cristobal said that he wanted to let the kids get home for Christmas. A lot of coaches did, yeah.
You see that shit right there?
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Remind me of them. And they both got an accent. Oh, man.
But let's see, did you switch up the card yet? Or the those guys get those switched up? We got Geoff Neal versus Stephen Thompson. Geoff Neal's getting Vaselined up right now. Yeah, I don't know.
You want on the mainstream?
No, oh, you haven't switched up. I was just wondering these two guys because you still have Aldo and Vera.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm, okay. I can get that.
That's what I was talking about.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You switched to water on me?
Boom. No.
Well, you got a water right there.
I had this since we started.
Oh.
I was over here from the beginning.
Damn, son. You're taking it easy because you haven't eaten, though.
Because my stomach's been bloating a lot lately.
Yeah. You were that same way last week.
Uh-huh. Yep. Pissing
Geoff
me off.
Neal's like stripping the cord. You see that? He tripped over it.
Well, you got to be careful, though.
Damn, look at all that water on the mat,
end
too.
a fight.
I mean, you know, it'd suck is if you like tripped on the cord and like sprained his ankle or some
That's
stupid
what I'm talking
shit.
about. Blow your knee out, you know. We've heard of it happening a couple of days before a fight.
Yeah.
Last thing we want, main event, pay-per-view, or not pay-per-view. That would be terrible if it was a pay-per-view. But main event fight to get ended just because of that.
And I love Stephen Thompson, man. His stream is one of the better YouTube streams that I like to watch, or his podcast on YouTube
the
and
nicest
stuff.
motherfucker in the world.
Yeah, and he's just a dope dude. Like, I like when he goes back and like commentates on his own fights too. The Anthony Pettis one, when he got knocked out by Anthony Pettis after just beating the dog shit out of him. He was commentating on it, and he's like, "Well, I tried to do this right here, and then boom, I go down." And like, he's like, "Yeah, I probably shouldn't have tried to do that, like in hindsight, but
maybe."
But I mean, I'm like, yeah, because he said he's something about stepping over Anthony Pettis, and that's when as soon as he tried to step over, Anthony Pettis just lunged off the cage and bopped him with that.
Well, I mean,
Superman.
the problem is though when it happens with Anthony Pettis and those Showtime stuff, it's not when you're expecting it, you know.
It's not orthodox. It's not anything that
Yeah.
you're never gonna expect it. But you should always expect it when you're fighting that guy.
But what?
Like anything.
What should you expect?
Anything
though? Like,
crazy off the cage.
how am I going to be prepared for every single
You know
thing?
how you prepare for Anthony Pettis? You keep the damn fight in the middle of the octagon so he can't springboard
you
off the
just
cage.
run away from him and make him chase you so you can counter strike him the whole time.
Something.
Make sure he doesn't
I
have
don't know,
the cage to his
because
back.
Benson Henderson was backing up when he got kicked in the face off that Showtime kick.
Well, I mean, he kind of pressured forward to get him to the point where they were up against the cage.
Yeah, but he was backing.
He was
up.
sidestepping, blank.
And then he dropped his hands because like it was really cool how Pettis set that up too.
I know, right?
Because he like goes to the body, gets Benson to drop his hands, and then just jumps off and boom.
And then Benson Henderson always had a toothpick in his mouth when he was fighting.
Dude, that's the wildest thing
crazy.
in MMA ever.
Crazy.
That guy keeps that toothpick in his mouth.
I wonder how he gets away with it. He probably still doesn't.
I'm sure he hit it like in his mouth guard or something. Because the ref doesn't take your mouthpiece out to look at it. He just looks to see if it's in.
I'd be like, open your mouth. Jaw up.
And it's so dangerous because, I mean, if he gets hit and then, like, and it's lights out and that thing goes down your throat, dude, you're effed.
Right? Oh, it's crazy.
57-0 career kickboxing record.
Yeah.
Against who?
Well, a lot of people. I mean, he was a
I
national champion. He was good.
He's real good.
You know who I first started? You remember Chuck Norris had a Taekwondo show on, was it Spike that he had it on?
I don't know.
But they would do
Probably. Spike
kickboxing.
sounds like it.
When he first came over, that's what he was on.
Yeah, you know, speaking of Chuck Norris, there's a new Walker Texas Ranger coming out.
Not with him in it?
No. It's got I think it's Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. It's so weird. Like
That dude was in that show for like 30 seasons. Is he not old too?
it went 15 seasons.
Jesus.
I think 15 or 16 seasons, but the final season's actually now on Netflix, and I need to watch it. But Kaylin wants to rewatch the entire goddamn series before. This will be like the third or fourth time she's watched the series, by the way. Before we watch Supernatural, before we watch episode 15 or season 15.
I ain't rewatching none of that. I got the first like 5 or 6 seasons on DVD.
I've watched the
And I
entire
stopped
season.
watching
I've
it.
watched the entire series twice because she wants to keep going through it.
Yeah. No, it just I like the first season the best.
Wonder Boy.
Like the first season was good because they were kind of walking around solving all the.
And it was
little-
more spooky.
Yeah, they were solving all the little mysteries of the different types of spirits, or different types of like demons, spirits, whatever.
Mark Goddard, he doesn't look happy for this fight. Look at him, dude. He's just standing there.
Yeah, see, that's where
Oh, bah humbug.
That's where I remember Wonder Boy from before he got to the UFC.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, dude. We used to watch that all the time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. It was awesome. It was dope, and he was like one of their stars.
Yeah.
And then he transitioned over.
I remember the Tierney fight.
Dude, I missed that watching that show though.
Well, that's why I sent you that link for that full combat karate. They do karate in a similar style to that, but it's like a squared, it's a square, and then it's kind of like elevated on the sides, so it like goes up. But it's really weird. Striking, it's like MMA, but striking only.
That's awesome.
Yeah, almost. I'd say
But that's the
kickboxing,
thing-
but it's got a lot of different rules of kickboxing because they do karate rules.
Do they do points?
I don't think they do points. I mean, they've got to do points. I don't remember. I only watched a couple fights on there, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Stephen Thompson looks like he's in pretty good shape though.
He does look like he's in good shape, but he's got a lot of gray up on that head.
Yeah, he does.
Do it for us old men, Thompson. Let's go.
He ain't that old.
I'm pretty old. My kids tell me how old I am every damn day.
Yeah. Well, you ain't that old.
Now, yeah, I'll be 34 in April, though. That's crazy.
Yep, you all right.
There we go. Khaos Williams, dude, Jesus.
Khaos Williams.
Or not Khaos Williams, what I'm
Oh,
talking
you
about.
talking about Geoff Neal?
Yeah. I want a knockout so bad. We haven't had a good knockout tonight. Do you realize that?
We had one, didn't we?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we
Like
did.
a good knockout? I don't feel like there's been a good knockout tonight. Let's go look at the...
There was one knockout, wasn't there?
let me see.
Go up.
Decision.
All right, round one starting right now.
Submission, decision. I think that was a decision. Penny Kinzad won a decision. Anthony Pettis won a decision.
All right,
Tybura had a knockout, but that wasn't really a good one.
No, we have Thompson.
Oh,
controlling
Rob
the center.
Font. That's
yeah,
the
that's
one.
the one. I was like, dude,
That's right.
One.
We did have one. So that's got to take performance of the night. So
Or,
I think
or
Flick,
the submission from Flick.
well, there's two of them. So you get Flick gets a performance bonus and Rob Font gets a performance bonus at this point.
All right. And Thompson controlling the center. And
Ooh,
he's
nice right hand from Thompson.
not going to finish his sentence.
And he's what?
Doesn't matter at this point.
And he's landing a nice right hand. But yeah, so I think the performance bonuses so far go to Flick and Font with
Yes.
fight of the night at this point. Aldo versus Vera.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Those are my my 3 award bonuses right now.
Neal's not really opening up yet. He's trying to figure out how to close the distance, but every time he comes forward, Thompson's throwing something that's landing or close to landing.
That's the problem when you fight Stephen Thompson, though, dude. It's
The counter strike.
yeah.
And the way that he moves, it's just so elusive.
And look how easily he gets that straight left in there, or that jab, technically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just so quick, and there's no wasted movement.
Boom.
You're talking about a world-class striker here.
Yeah, I mean, and Neal's a striker. Neal is a striker.
Yeah.
But I think Thompson's
Look
just
at
on a
Thompson's
different level.
blitzes
You know?
right there.
And the thing about it, like we were talking about that kickboxing league that he was doing, the Chuck Norris thing.
Yeah.
Like that was all combat stuff. That was not all point fighting. You know, I mean, there was points in there, but you were really knocking people out in there.
Look how fast Woodley, damn it, Wonder Boy is.
Oh,
Look at that, because Neal, or not Neal, god dang it, you said Neal now.
what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah,
Neal?
it is Neal. Geoff Neal. When Neal comes in, I was, for a second there, I got Neal Magny. God damn.
Oh, I don't know what
that was a slip.
Thompson was doing. He slipped on that
Well,
water
look
there.
how much water was on the
Yeah.
mat right there.
I don't know what he was doing throwing at that point anyway, though. He was not
He
in
should have,
range.
yeah, he should have felt the water.
He wasn't even the water. I just didn't think he was in range. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
He was a little bit in range. He had a 1-2. He landed a couple and then just threw that kick and completely slipped.
And he's right back to it.
But he's
Boom.
leading the
1-2.
dance so far.
Counter striking more effectively, and when he pressures, he's leading it too.
Yeah, we got Wonder Boy he's circling,
He's tapping his leg.
but he's
Oh,
just missed.
Did you see that? He
Yeah.
tapped his leg with
you
his
called
arm.
it. He's tapping his leg. But Wonder Boy's landing and throwing he's the one throwing. He's
He
landing.
almost got tripped up there. Geoff
Yeah.
Neal almost tripped his legs up right there.
Yeah, Neal's just trying to find a way in.
There's
he
a
can't.
huge striking gap between the two of them right now. And Neal's a pretty good striker.
Yeah, Neal's trying to stay covered, and he's trying to walk Woodley into the cage so he can stop the movement.
Yep.
It's the movement that's
But
keeping
Thompson
him.
keeps circling out, going to the center.
Dude, 5 rounds of this. Damn, I should have probably picked a finish.
Third round knockout, baby. Come on.
Probably. That's what I
Third
thought I
round
picked.
knockout.
But I remembered that
Maybe
Wonder
you
Boy
just
doesn't
heard me
finish
say
people.
that before we went live and you were thinking about it.
No, I had him by knockout 3rd round. And I changed it up before the fight card today after I reminded everybody. Because I went back and I looked through. I wanted to double check my picks so that way there was no errors this week.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, you know what? Wonder Boy doesn't really finish people anymore. So I kind of like, you know what? Let me go back and.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while, but I just looked at the competition, though, of the other guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And the fact that Geoff Neal's not really had a lot of 5-round fights.
That's true, but I do think Geoff Neal is elite. I think he's up there.
I think he's elite, too.
We just haven't seen it, so that's the only reason I picked Wonder Boy by decision.
Yeah, I mean, and he had 2 good title fights against
Woodley.
Woodley, who didn't want to fight.
Yeah, I think, and I honestly don't even think I think he won the first fight, and I think the second fight was a draw.
Yeah.
But they gave the first fight a draw, and the second fight to Woodley.
Neal gets that hand up just in time.
Dude, yeah, I missed it. I grabbed my beer.
Spinning heel kick. Thompson slipped a little bit.
I was gonna say I saw Thompson on the ground.
He slipped a little bit. Oh, what cut him?
What happened?
Headbutt.
Oh, did
They're both split open.
No,
it must have been a headbutt.
that's not Neal's blood. That's Thompson's blood. Oh, right here. Boom. Oh yeah, clear headbutt. Not on purpose.
No, wait, but how did Thompson's blood get on him? Then I think they're
right
both
here,
cut.
dude. Look at this. It's
Yeah, but look where.
drips on him.
As soon as they're separated apart, I didn't see anything.
They might
down
be,
there.
but that looks like Wonder Boy's blood to me.
Damn.
Because it's right on Neal's chest.
I don't
And
know.
Thompson's the one getting the break. So, I mean, technically they both get a break.
They should
but
have somebody in there trying to stop that blood on that though, because that's a headbutt.
Right over. That's going to play. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, Neal's not busted.
No,
up at
that's
all.
got to be
Oh, yeah.
his blood. I'm telling
He's
you,
got
that's
a little
his
bit
blood.
from the top of the right
But
eye
it's
there.
fucking pouring, dude. It's all over his body.
Yeah, but look at Wonder Boy's face.
Woodley's.
God dang it. You get all these W's and these Neals.
Wonder Boys. What? All these W's and these Neals.
Neal Magny, Geoff
Oh.
Neal. Like, I'm just like, damn it. But I
Better be
think that's
careful when you're bordering the racist line there. Geoff Neal, Neal Magny.
well, I called Wonder Boy Woodley.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that nonsense. Although in this PC
Dude, that's
culture,
a
who the hell
bad-
knows?
That's a bad.
That's what I'm
cut,
saying.
dude.
That cut, we got to keep an eye on that.
Told you they were both bleeding from that though.
Yeah, you did. Who would win if you two thumb wrestled? Grandma.
Me.
She would die laughing. Thumb wrestling?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
Let's go left-handed.
Right-handed.
I can't go right-handed. My
I
right hand
can't go
doesn't work.
left-handed.
My right hand doesn't work. because
Neither
I
does my
hurt it.
left.
Remember, what, 4 months ago I had a
So you claim.
thing all over this shit? Fuck you. So I claim.
Against 57 people, I don't know what Uncle Kai's talking about, though.
I'd still win against 58 people.
I don't know, but right now I'm winning against our group.
Yep.
Thompson only landed 19. I feel like Thompson landed more than 19.
I feel like he
Damn.
landed more. Let's see what their ESPN app says.
I'm sure that's where they're getting their
19.
strike stacks or strike stats. What the hell?
Fight stats?
Yeah. Strike.
Fight stats. There's more than just strike stats.
Right?
Ooh, God, look how fast he is.
Yeah. Thompson's quick, dude. For an old, how old is he? 37, 38?
I don't know how old he is, but he's a badass.
He is a badass.
Ooh, look how fast that
kick
is.
was to
That's
the body.
crazy.
It's like he just kind of touched him with it. Didn't
You don't even
put-
have to touch him hard though. Force equals
crazy.
mass times acceleration.
I know. That just
The
looked.
the speed difference. He doesn't even have to hit him hard. Just tap him a little bit. Boom, boom.
It's
Gonna
just
hurt
so
enough.
damn
oh, and
quick.
Look at that too.
Jesus. Neal he kind of pushed him off with the body there. Ooh, Neal's got him. He's got him in a body lock. Neal's got Wonder Boy against the cage now.
Not taking him down.
No, it's hard to take one. If Neal can get Wonder Boy down, dude, I'll be impressed. It's hard to get Wonder Boy on the mat.
Yeah. I don't know. Wonder Boy's gone against some really good wrestlers. Like 170 was really heavily dominated by wrestlers for a long time.
Johnny Hendricks, GSP, Tyron Woodley.
Yeah, Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington.
Yeah,
know,
those are the guys that are now.
I mean, it's
and they're
been
probably
dominated.
two of the better wrestlers.
And I don't think that Woodley or Thompson. Now you got me saying Woodley for Thompson.
See?
I don't think
It's a W.
I don't think Thompson has fought Covington yet.
No, I don't think so.
That would be a fun fight to watch too here in the future.
Yeah.
Because Covington's got the best jab in all of MMA, in my opinion.
He's got a good one, man, and he makes it work for him.
He's got the record for most strikes landed in a
That
fight
dude
with
just doesn't care. He's
He's got a beautiful jab.
He goes with reckless abandon too, though.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you're gonna hit me, but I'm not gonna go out, so I'm just gonna hit you 5 or 10 times.
But Thompson's the dude that can counter strike you and put you on your
Yeah.
ass coming in like that.
It'd be interesting to see if Thompson or if Covington could get Thompson down too.
Yeah, that would be an interesting thing to see. But based on the videos I've seen of Colby Covington against other fighters, I think he can pretty much take down anybody.
I mean, he probably could. I don't doubt it.
Oh, that
Good
was a
kick
good
to the body
shot.
from Neal, though.
Yeah, it was.
There we
You know
go.
what? Thompson just ate it, though. He didn't even flinch.
Yeah. And Thompson's been landing like at will right now.
Yep. Ignore the blood. The blood is coming from a headbutt. That's all the blood.
He had 57 wins in kickboxing. That's what I said.
57-0.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said
Yep.
against who, too?
Yep.
Jake kind of pulled it up for a minute there.
He's saying against people, 57 people.
Yeah,
That's what he's saying. He's 57-0 against 57 people.
I see. Hella funny.
Yep. Yeah, I missed that.
There's a good jab from Neal.
Yeah, I mean,
He
not
landed.
enough.
Definitely not enough. I mean, Thompson's through 3 minutes leading his dance
Oh, yeah.
in the second round.
But I do think Neal's doing a better job of pressuring him against the cage.
Yeah, Thompson needs to get
He's
off
got
the
to close
cage. There
that
we go.
distance, though. When he's got him up pressured against the cage, just shoot
Good
in.
to the body from Thompson.
I just hate the location of that cut, though.
Yeah, that cut
If
is.
Neal
it's-
targets it, it could end it.
Yeah.
They could stop it just from the cut.
You know, I feel like if they stop it from the cut, that's got to be like a no contest. Something crazy.
Well, at what point, though? If they go past this next round, it's definitely based on the rules. It can't be a no contest.
Yeah,
They have to judge it based off of the first
Well,
and
then
second
Wonder
round.
Boy gets the win.
If they do it now, it should go to no contest because it has to be half the fight has to be. So you have to have completed. If it's a 3-round fight, you have to complete 1 round, and then the next portion of the next one.
Right.
If it's a 2-round fight, you have to complete 2 full rounds, and then at least a portion of the 3rd round.
Yeah.
So if
Good
they
body
stopped
kick
it
from Neal
now,
again.
it'd be a no contest. In a minute and a half,
Yeah.
it would just be based on whatever happens in the fight. But I still think that this is a
We've
Thompson
got to
round.
got to keep an eye on it because that cut did happen from a headbutt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing to keep an eye on.
And that's the frustrating thing about it.
That was a good double leg kick to the calf there from Neal.
He went calf and then he went upper thigh, though. It was good. He mixed it up.
Look at it's
He's
got to
just
be
out
so
of the way.
frustrating because Thompson will hit you and then he's gone.
And that blood is dripping in Neal's eye. He just wiped at it. On top of the fact that you have Thompson punching him right in that same eye you saw him wipe at.
yeah.
Good accuracy on that,
That
too.
and then he's like a freaking ghost in there, dude. How do you hit this guy?
He's super elusive.
He's got to be careful though, because there's been times we
Well-
talked about this just a minute ago, like Anthony Pettis, when he was
In another 5-round fight.
destroying Anthony Pettis.
That was a 5-round fight, too.
I think so. I think it was. And then Anthony Pettis just
It's the
knocked him
4th
out,
round, right?
like out
4th
cold.
or 5th round. Yeah, crazy. I'm going to look that up, though, because I think that was 5th round.
So that's 2-0 Thompson, in my opinion, right now. Neal's right eye is jacked. He's got a lot of blood coming out of that right eye.
He was wiping at it, too.
Thompson's
Now-
got a lot of blood coming from just above the right eye.
This right here is why one of my favorite people in MMA is the cut man.
Stitch
This
Duran,
work
baby.
right here, right? This work right here is some of the most important work. Outside of the fact that the coaches are talking to him, saying whatever the fuck they're saying to him, these cuts right here are the most important thing to get taken care of, regardless of what the coaches are saying.
Yeah.
The cuts could be the thing that
But
stops.
look
the
at
fight
that.
now.
Right there. There's that jab right on that eye. Here's another one. Boom. Right on that eye. Fighting Wonder Boy is
it's
like
round
fighting
2.
a ghost. Look at Aljamain Sterling just said what I said.
Exactly what you just said. Round 2 against Pettis. I could have
Round 2.
sworn it was later in that, but it must have been a.
No, he almost finished Pettis multiple times, and I can't believe
Yeah, it
Pettis
was a
didn't go out.
I know it was a 5-round fight, but yeah, it was round 2. I thought it was later in that fight though because.
I
Stephen
can't believe
Thompson was
Pettis didn't go
whooping
out in
his
that
ass.
fight
Yeah.
because Steven was beating him, and then Pettis just boom,
Mhm.
nope, lights out. Here we go, round 3, baby. But Geoff Neal definitely belongs, guys. He's here.
Oh,
This is just his
100%.
biggest test. And Stephen Thompson, if you're a striker, is one of the worst guys for you to have a fight with because
I mean,
he'll hit you and get out of the way quicker than anything you've ever fought before.
the hard part is no matter who you are, there's very few guys that strike with the effectiveness of Thompson.
The accuracy, the
So-
volume,
Yeah, the volume, the accuracy,
the ability to get out of the way
the
after hitting.
variety of punches.
Hit
you know,
and get out of the way. Hit, don't get hit.
I mean, the difference is you look at Pereira earlier. Pereira, you know, we kind of knew what we were going to see from Pereira, a bunch of wild strikes and stuff like that. But from Thompson. We still know what we're going to see, but he's so much faster, more effective, more elusive, and more sneaky.
Mm-hmm. And you know what I really
And
like
he
right
keeps
there?
slipping.
He'll throw that when he's standing in the orthodox right now. He'll throw a 1-2 and follow it up with a head kick while he's getting out of the way to the other side.
Yep. Ooh.
Almost right what I just
That
said.
delayed snap on that one was
That was.
wicked.
He kind of had to get his hands up and then drop him.
Oh.
Ooh, there's a nice left
And
hand
that's
from
what we
Neal.
were talking about. Be careful.
Now Neal's got Wonder Boy up against the cage. This is where Neal's going to have success. But Woodley he's been here in this position already, and Wonder Boy has been able to get out. I don't know why I keep calling him Wonder Boy Woodley.
Well, okay, so he's been in this situation against Woodley before and able to get out.
And he's been in this situation against Neal in this fight earlier and was able to get out.
I was trying to play off your Woodley.
I know.
Finish your sentence.
Wonder Boy and Woodley, I wish that fight would have been different. Both of them. Those fights piss me off, man.
Yeah, I think that Wonder Boy got screwed out of a championship.
I think that
But he
too,
got his
but
opportunity to
he had his
avenge
opportunity to really do something and didn't.
It's the same thing I say about Gus when it comes to John Jones.
Yeah, you had your opportunity to do something, but you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second fight, John Jones does what John Jones does
him
against everybody in the second fight. So
And he finished him. Well, John Jones looks better in rematches.
that's what I mean. Against everybody in the second fight.
Which is why I think, if you do a rematch against Dominic Reyes or Thiago Santos.
See, you see how
Not
he
even
throws that
close.
1-2 and then he
And then
just
he
kind of
comes with
throws
that
that head kick. Boom.
Yep. And he slips off and throws that kick. It's just like angles off with his body.
And look
Not
how
even moving his foot.
fast his damn jab is, dude. Jesus.
Boom, boom. Everything from the hip, too. Crazy.
And you know the nice thing is he's circling away from Neal's power hand.
Yep.
Even though Neal's throwing those right hooks right now, Thompson's able to circle away from
Neal's,
the left.
Neal's been trying to land that left hand all night long.
Yep.
But, Thompson's stepping off, so he's starting to go to that hook more.
Absolutely.
But if you watch, every time he tries to throw power, it's a 1-2. It's a straight jab, and then he tries to throw that right, but that right is out of the way.
I got to give a shout out to Thompson's cut, man, because that cut is not bleeding right now.
I think that Neal's dealing with more problems from blood.
Yeah.
It's still dripping down.
Well, Thompson's landing that jab constantly to that eye.
Yeah, if we get a different angle on that,
But look
you
at
can
that.
see it.
Thompson's cut's not really
Not
bleeding
really
at
bleeding.
all.
Not really.
So that's a great job from the cut man.
Give us a different angle so we can see the cut.
Ooh, there's a good right from Neal. That kind of,
It's the jab hand when we're talking right.
yeah. That kind of took Thompson's head back a little bit, but
Thompson. He didn't fire.
Ooh.
He just kind of paused and it made
and
me
Neal's
pause.
got Thompson up against the cage again.
It's a good fight.
It is a very good fight.
So
We're
this
a
might end up
minute
being new
left.
fight of the night so far. I kind of like it better.
Yeah, this has been much more fun through 3 rounds because we
Yeah.
only have the 3 rounds in that one fight. Now we were through 3 rounds in this fight. Through 3 rounds, this has been a more fun fight to me.
100%. With 55 seconds left in it, it's been a very fun fight. We haven't seen any ground stuff yet, but what we've seen on the feet has been fun, and the battle against the cage has been pretty fun
And
too.
we're back in the middle.
Yep, 100%.
We got 42 seconds left.
Ooh, and he hit him with that
Thompson,
kick.
1, 2, 3.
He hit him with the head kick
Lands
first.
a head kick and then lands a 3-piece. Those were all blocked
Those ones
right
are all
there.
blocked.
There's a right
Dude,
hand
is
from
Neal's
Thompson.
eye shutting up?
I don't know. I can't see.
It looked pretty swollen.
We're not getting any angles. All we see is the left side.
Oh,
Thompson
and
slips
Thompson
again.
slips again. I think Neal's eye is shutting up. Thompson's been targeting it, but it looked pretty swollen that little brief second I saw it.
I
there.
wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's a smart veteran play to
15
target
seconds
that cut.
left. In the third round, we got 2 rounds left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of swollen.
Ooh, Thompson lands a right hook as Neal
Ooh.
comes in.
And it's just the eyeball, the eye socket part.
3,
Look at all the blood there
2,
still.
1. And they just high-five at the end of that round. So that's
All right.
3-0. I've got a 30-27.
Yeah, 30-27 right now. And they're back on that eye immediately for Geoff Neal. I want to get a view on that really bad.
Yeah, so that's 30-27 for Thompson, in my opinion.
Yeah. So, the crazy thing about it is, though, if this was any of the fights earlier, Thompson already won the fight right now.
Right. So
But
far,
Geoff Neal still has the ability to change things up.
he does. He's got 2 extra rounds to try to do something. That's the main event. That's what you get. You get that time to work. But through 3 rounds right now, the majority of verdict has it 30-27 for Thompson right now. So
All right, well, let's check out the fight stats right now. 86 total strikes for Stephen Thompson.
He's really landed
with
61.
61 for Geoff Neal, according to Tapology, or not Tapology, but ESPN. Wow. I don't doubt it. I do think Geoff Neal has landed, but he hasn't landed to the volume of Stephen Thompson or nearly the effectiveness.
I feel like Stephen Thompson had over 100 by now. The way he's been throwing.
218 significant strikes. 219, exactly 100
total strikes.
Exactly. Oh yeah, total strikes. He's thrown exactly 100 more strikes than Geoff Neal has.
Yeah, he's been super. And Geoff Neal has done a good job blocking a lot of them.
Yeah, 86 have gotten through, and that's it. All right, round 4 right now. Championship rounds. Now, when was the last time Geoff Neal was in championship rounds?
I don't know that he's ever been in championship rounds.
I mean, not in the UFC, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Didn't do it in
People
LFA.
were afraid to fight him for a long time. Damn, Sean Sheehan has it 30-26. He must have gave a 10-8 for one of those rounds. I don't know.
I don't really have a 10-8.
Maybe the second round could have been 10-8, but I mean, if you really want to push it, but I would give it a 10-9. Rob Tatum has it 30-27 as well for him. He's outclassing
I agree,
Neal in every way.
30-27.
Yeah, 30-27 is what I have it, guys.
Yeah, I don't see any championship rounds for him on here.
Nope.
So this might be Geoff Neal's first time ever seeing the
first
fourth
time
round.
In deep waters.
Yeah, let's see how he does.
Thompson's been here multiple times.
There's
a good jab from Neal.
All right. Neal kind of holding the center. He backs up a little bit, though, pulling Thompson against the center, which I don't really necessarily understand. If I'm Neal, I feel like I probably got to pressure him against the cage and stop the movement.
Yeah.
So why did he back away?
I don't know. I'm definitely he's probably just frustrated, man. I mean, look at that kick again to the body.
Yeah.
It's got to be so frustrating fighting a guy like Stephen Thompson.
Ref's going to stop it and fix that glove real quick. He's got a piece of the cloth coming off from the wrap.
Geoff Neal's got him. He's pushing him up against the cage.
This is where he needs to be at. Last time he was close to this, he backed up. Why? And he's doing what the 10th Planet System would call the rape choke.
That's where he's kind of just pushing his hand, literally just choking him. They should probably change the name, but yeah.
it came pre-PC culture.
Right. Yeah, should probably change the name on that, but
no, they shouldn't. They shouldn't get PC on him, but you know.
I mean, even being PC, that's pushing it.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
There's a good jab. Ooh, good jab. A good right hand from Thompson while Neal throws a jab. There's a good straight left from Neal.
And that's his power hand. His left is the power hand for Neal, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's really the only thing. The only difference between a straight and a jab is which hand's back.
It's a cross. It's a straight punch versus crossing over with the other hand.
Yeah. Your lead hand's going to be your jab.
Snuck in
yeah,
there
it
too.
was
Ooh, a nice knee.
Your lead hand is your jab. Your backhand is your straight.
Typically, a 1 is your jab hand. A 2 is your straight cross. A 3 is a hook with your
Neal just
jab
slipped
hand.
Trying to throw a kick there, right on the monster logo too.
A good 2 right there. He switches stance again.
Dude, I don't.
Boom.
You know, Stephen Thompson at 37 years old, his cardio is incredible.
It's creative cardio.
Yeah, it's creative.
He slips again.
Dude, there's something with this mat. Dude, both guys have slipped multiple times throwing kicks now.
He said it. He just said something to him about the mat too because Geoff Neal. Credit to Geoff Neal, he let him up. A mistake in my opinion.
And Thompson let him up as well.
In my opinion, if I'm Geoff Neal, I take advantage of that. I'm losing the fight. I'm down pretty much 4 rounds at this point.
Yeah, we got a minute and a half left, and Wonderboy is up.
Picking him apart, dude.
He's just doing what Wonderboy does. This is a typical Wonderboy fight right here.
Yep.
And 100%. Neal's probably tired. He's
Thompson is too.
And tired.
He just took a deep breath.
It's exhausting beating ass.
Yeah, it is.
And he's an old man.
And he just took a body shot too that he didn't like. Thompson did not like that body kick he just took.
Probably not. Neal almost got that little snap
It hit the
shot,
shoulder and the hand first.
Yeah, he couldn't get it up just enough.
A little bit higher, he might have finished him.
This is a good, fun fight, guys. If you're not tuned in to watch this, you need to get on ESPN Plus right now and watch that. Neal lands his best combo of the entire fight.
A 1-1-3 there to back up Thompson against the cage where he needs to control him.
45 seconds left, though. It's too little, too late, unless he does something extremely significant right now.
He's got to hurt him. He's got to drop him and hurt him, or he's got to take him down and dominate him on the ground for 30 seconds at least. And I mean dominate.
Yeah. Because we got 30 seconds left. Good Neal.
Recency
good
bias.
Good knee from Neal.
Recency bias might play in against Thompson, though, with these refs here if Neal's able to control him for 20 more seconds against the
Maybe,
cage.
but I don't know. There's been
Might.
a lot of it might, but
Might.
you'd have to really have a bad case of recency bias because you're overlooking 4 minutes of Thompson just picking him apart. If you do that, if you go on recency bias.
You're looking at about 4.5 minutes that you'd have to ignore. But that's why I'd say you'd have to dominate.
For me,
that's
I
4-0.
have that. That's 4-0. You're looking at 40-36.
Whoa! What's wrong with his leg?
Who?
Did you see that?
No.
Thompson reached down and grabbed his leg. He reached down and grabbed his leg immediately afterwards.
I don't know.
They're looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, his foot. He might have broke his foot.
Please no.
Just shush. Don't talk about. Well, they'll go to they'll go to the scorecards, and it'll be a decision.
The doctor's there looking.
It'll be a decision if they go to the scorecards.
No, they'll call it a TKO, won't they?
No. It's in between rounds.
It is in between rounds, but I mean, damn, dude, they should go to the scorecards, but his knee. Look at that lump on his knee right above it.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Ignore it. Just cover it. Yep, he's covering it. He's not letting the doctors look at it.
No, yeah. He held his hand over it while the doctor was there, and then when the doctor went away, he showed his team and then put his hand back over it.
Yep. All right. Oh.
So we got 5 minutes, Steven.
Come on, Wonder Boy.
You're up 4-0. All you got to do is get through round 5.
Let's go, Wonder Boy.
Come on, baby. You cannot question this man's toughness. Look at that lump on the knee, dude.
What is the secret of your power?
They are focusing on that lump, too. Damn, cameraman. Stop drawing attention to it.
Won't you take
Mutual respect for these guys. All Woodley or Wonder Boy has to do is not get caught.
Yeah, he's got this one. He's got this one.
Don't get caught. 5 minutes. Don't get caught. Look, there's a left hand. Neal just landed it.
Oh. But Thompson's
Neal just landed another one, and Thompson lands a whole bunch. Jesus Christ.
He threw with that leg that was hurting, too.
He kicked the adrenaline's kicking in now. It's fight or flight.
Oh, this is fight of the night, in my opinion, for sure.
This fight has been fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
What a way to end the damn year in UFC, dude. What a way to end the year.
That's 3 right there, unanswered.
Yep, they were
Geoff Neal tries to trip up the leg.
Neal's doing a good job of blocking a lot of these shots.
I don't know if they were blocked. I think they're getting through. I think his hands are up, but I think the punches are getting through.
Whoo! Neal just missed that quick.
That knee
kick.
just about gave out on him.
Yeah, it did. We got 4 minutes. Come on.
Damn it, and the movement's going to be a problem because that's significant.
Ooh, good right hand from Wonder Boy. Another right uppercut from Wonder Boy. We're right in the middle, guys. Wonder Boy with a jab. He's picking them apart.
Neal's
and
looking all
dancing
weird.
Around.
Oh, don't throw with it. Don't throw with it.
He throws a kick with that leg. Got that lump, man. He's got a hematoma the size of a damn softball.
Coast around. He has to coast. As much as I hate seeing guys coast rounds, I get it. Because they could stop the fight.
Yeah. I just want the points for the win, baby. Give me another double-digit win.
Come on.
Careful.
Oh, my God.
Careful. Whoa, Neal threw that left with authority. It just missed. Wonder Boy just missed another right uppercut. Wonder Boy lands a left.
All right.
Lands a right uppercut on that one.
Come on. Let's see.
Dude, what a war, guys. What a
3
war.
minutes left. 3 minutes left.
Jesus.
It's a close round. It's a close round. I'm so nervous.
Neal with a 1-1-2 and then missed.
See, Neal's landing more this round, but Thompson's landing a lot more too. His volume with his hands is going out the window. It's like crazy right now.
Woo-hoo. Thompson's just in there on instinct right now. Pure
He's just
instinct.
trying to survive.
His toughness.
Fighting to survive. That knee is about to give out.
That
on him.
right leg is jacked, dude. I don't know how he's moving on it. I don't know how he's still in there right now.
Dude, come on. He's a top 5 guy. This is how you get to be a top 5 guy in the world.
This is the difference between a contender and a pretender right here.
Ooh, 100%. 100%. But I'll tell you what, we keep talking about the toughness of Stephen Thompson. How about that, though, of Geoff Neal, though?
Dude.
I mean, he's
lesser men would be put away right now. The way that Wonder Boy's landed on him tonight.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
A lesser man would have been gone already.
And it's still 2 minutes left.
And we talked about how Wonder Boy hasn't finished anybody in a long time.
Yep.
I feel like he would have finished most people on tonight. The way he's been pounding Neal.
Oh yeah, 100%. I thought he was gonna finish him before we got to the third round. The way that it was looking.
Yeah.
But
Neal is incredibly tough.
Regardless of that knee injury, Neal's looked fucking great too in this fight. He's just not at that level yet.
Yeah, he's not
yet
there. And to his credit, it's not all his fault. A lot of people keep turning down fights with him, and for good reason.
Mm-hmm.
The man is legit.
And this is a big step up right now.
This was a huge leap up from what he's faced in the UFC so far.
And you know what else? He's going 25 minutes.
Yeah.
We ain't seen that yet.
We got a minute left, and that cut from Wonderboy is starting to show itself again.
Starting to open up.
Even a one-legged Wonderboy is still and he's still throwing with that leg, and he's standing on that leg as he throws a spinning heel kick with his left.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, a nice uppercut from Wonderboy.
All right, that was a good uppercut there.
He's still dude. He looks like he could go another 5 rounds.
Yeah, if he didn't have that knee injury, I don't want to see him go another 5 rounds. I just
a nice spinning elbow
from Geoff Neal.
But it didn't even phase Wonderboy. He just kind of said something like "good shot" after that.
Geoff Neal's getting through though.
Neal lands a right, Wonderboy lands a left. God damn, I keep calling him Woodley
Boy. Just call him
Woodley Boy.
You can get them both in there. He'll be right eventually.
Neal lands a left as Wonderboy. Damn it.
Woodley Boy.
Don't do that to me. You're going to get me all jacked up now.
All right, 10
that
seconds
blood
left.
is all over the eye. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, Neal lands a good left.
Shit.
Neal lands another left. 2, 1. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. What a fantastic fight.
Hey, you know what?
Fight of the night right there.
Both guys finished like it was a first-round fight.
They were banging, dude, to end that fight.
To end that. They were finishing it like it was the end of round one.
Hey, Dana White, 50 G's, baby.
No
Because
shit.
these guys each get it, man.
So knockout of the night goes to Tybura?
No, not Tybura. Tybura's was not. It goes to
Rob
Font.
To,
Rob Font.
Rob Font. Submission, or sorry,
Jimmy,
the other performance of the night.
Performance bonuses.
The other performance should go Jimmy Flick.
Jimmy Flick, Rob Font, and this is fight of the night.
And this is fight of the night.
Bar none. What a fantastic fight. What a fantastic way to end UFC's 2020 year.
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, though. We got a decision to hear.
We got a decision, but that was a fantastic fight.
We know how the decision should go. Real quick, while we're on a break waiting.
Everybody scores that 49-45 for Wonderboy. That's the final score.
This is people on Verdict MMA.
It's an app. It takes the average of what everybody's score was, but the majority of people scored that 50-45.
Yeah. We all think, we've seen worse upsets in boxing, so anything could happen when it comes to the judges.
We've seen some pretty bad decisions in MMA.
We've seen some pretty bad decisions in MMA. So it could potentially be a bad decision, but this seems like a pretty clear Stephen Thompson decision in my opinion. Before we get that, while we have time though, make sure you go to our YouTube, like and subscribe to that page there. We are still doing our competition. We're giving away 2 copies of EA UFC 4 once we get to 500 subscribers. So right now we're at like 418, something like that. Jump on there, hit that subscribe button. There's a video on there you can go to that will give you all the information about how the competition works. So significant strikes.
Stephen Thompson landed 140, and Geoff Neal, according to the stat,
significant. That's
landed
not,
108.
That's not total. That's significant.
Correct. Significant strikes, 140 to 108. But still, here we go. We got the decision. Let's go. Turn that up.
$50-45.
Yeah, Stephen Thompson, 50-45, baby.
50-45.
That's a perfect pick for me.
Yes.
And a perfect pick for you.
Boom.
Did you move out of last place?
Fuck no.
Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's check. Let me go to the group real
that
quick.
locks up first place, so that moves me into my first place finish, guys. What the hell just happened here? It took away all the fights. Damn. Let's see what we got. Come on.
Yeah, why is it all messed up?
It's loaded. Here we go.
There we go.
What? No.
All right, there we go. Why is it loading the old things?
It's loading all the old stuff. They're probably updating the site right now. There we go. So 10-2 with 655 points. Emery Slayer takes second place with 600 points.
All right, that's our youngest member in the group, you guys. That's
6 years old.
Yeah, Emery Slayer.
Let me take a look at my actual standings.
Hey, Mom took last place and I didn't.
Oh, see, I told you, you moved up. You moved up. And we got the high fives on Facebook, too. Look at his knee. Good God.
Oh, man. Sounds good. All right. Anyway, so right now, I take 15th. Mom takes 16th.
So look
Good
at
job.
this, Jake. I finished 30th overall. My second best finish in a UFC pick'em.
That's
Not
pretty
bad,
badass.
dude. Not bad. If Rob Font didn't screw me over, I'd probably finish a lot better.
Hold on. Let me go to the leaderboard real quick so I can show everybody that you're going to be on the top page right there. So
Yeah.
30th overall, we got
30th overall,
C-Mac.
baby. Tied for 30th with a couple other people, looks like.
Boom. C-Mac right here. Yep. With a few other people, tied for 30th. But that's still pretty badass. 10 out of 12.
Yeah, dude. I
That's
mean,
super good.
that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Considering my best finish before that, I think, was 20th. If I go to view all, let me go to view all real quick.
Oops.
So, yeah, my best finish before that in terms of the UFC, that's 30, 25 for the maybe it was 25.
17 still my best.
Santos Teixeira was 25. Let me take a look at the next page. Yeah, looks like 58. That's a Bellator card, though. 96 for Blades Volkov. And then let's go to my first card here. Oh, yeah, I finished 59 and 41. That was a great back-to-back fight cards for me, by the way. I went 18 out of 22 on my picks.
That ain't bad at all.
No. So, I mean, I finished 41 and 59 respectively. So, 25-30, that's my fifth finish inside the top 100, Jake.
I don't know how many I've got in the top 100.
Pretty
but
damn good,
I know
guys.
that I've got 17th before. Now, coming up, though, next time, we've got almost a month until our next episode for the live Crushing Cans podcast show with the Fight Companions, but we will be doing an end-of-the-year show.
Yeah, we're going to get some content for you guys.
Yeah, we're doing an end-of-the-year show where we're going to be doing our picks for several different awards. Could be Fighter of the Year, could be Knockout of the Year, Submission of the Year, things like that.
Crushing
And,
Cans podcast award show.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty badass.
We got this.
We'll do it on Facebook. We'll do it on YouTube as well. But we'll be back again for another episode of the Crushing Cans podcast Fight Companion show
January
on January
16th.
16th with Max Holloway versus Calvin Cater. So that should be a pretty badass fight.
Make sure you guys, just as a quick reminder, head on over to our YouTube, give that a like and a subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Do the same on our Facebook. If you guys want to find us on Twitter or Instagram, just search for Crushing Cans Podcast. We are on literally every social media platform you can find. Like us, man. Subscribe, share.
Yeah, find us on TikTok as well, just for reaction videos.
What'd you feel about the beer, Jake?
I
know you like it.
I enjoyed it.
It wasn't a bad beer. I actually like this.
African Amber Ale from Mac and Jack's. It's pretty fun.
Mac and Jack's Brewery, guys. You guys got a home run right here. This was a fantastic beer.
Boom.
Jake, you ready to get out of here?
Yep, let's crush these cans.